Okay, so we'll send all of our viewers over your way.
Hooray.
The question is, how long does it take Reddit to find out?
It already is. About
Oh God,
half an hour
yeah.
ago I went, oh, Dean's messaged me. And then like 10 minutes later on Reddit, it's like, Dean confirmed standalone in Sacriel's stream. It's like, what? You know how they take it away. Okay, yeah, Dean's stream's just gone live now, guys. Head over to the following link.
I bet I'm going to fall off the ladder and like... Oh, yeah. This is like, here's one I prepared earlier. We're a bit more organised. Oh, damn it, is that damaged? No, it's not, that's good. Yeah, I just got glare on it.
The stream's offline for me at the moment. Have you started streaming?
Yeah, I should have. Brian's teaching me. Today I learned how to stream.
You're transmitting.
I've been transmitting for 1 minute and 23 seconds.
This will show you if you drop.
That's weird. It says it's not on for me. Are you streaming on Hicks's channel?
And this is your current frame rate or your bit rate.
Are
Yeah.
you on Rocket 2 Guns?
Am I on Rocket 2 Guns?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Well, this is my house.
Yeah, has anybody streamed since then?
I'm glad we got that part established.
We're in the right house, definitely.
Have you pressed F10 or F12, Dean?
I don't know. What's going on? Twitch TV. Oh.
Have you loaded OBS or
Yeah, yeah.
or whatever it is?
Brian's
Oh, there you go. I
good
think
settings.
it's just gone live now.
All
I
right.
think you might have a delay in there, maybe, because if you put a delay in like 30 seconds or a minute, it kicks your video back. Yeah, you're offline. You're online now.
Oh.
Looks like you're on. Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, you're on.
Is there much of a... how? You won't know what the delay is.
Well, you can set it.
Well, crouch and then stand up again and tell me when you've done
Crouch.
it. Now,
Stand up. Leg goes down. Leg goes up.
actually, the stream's just crashed for me. Yeah, it's gone down again.
You're not dropping frames.
I'm not dropping frames, apparently.
Oh, okay, it's come back up for me now. It's just been a bit glitchy.
Sorry, Twitch did tweet out earlier today that they are switching over to a new form of video something or other stuff that's technical that I don't understand. And because of that, there's going to be some like sort of freezing issues just until they're completely switched over. So.
Oh, well, people will just have to bear with...
Yeah, it's fine.
At least it's uploading, so then it'll be like Vaughn or whatever it's called. Are you coming in, Brian?
Yeah. I was looking at your stream settings to make sure you weren't dropping packets.
So I guess the first thing to say is it's been a really, really busy week for us. We thought we were doing really well, and then we had a really nasty bug. Probably the worst bug we've had in the whole project. It was so bad that at one point we thought that it was calling into question, you know, our architecture of the bubble and stuff like that. Luckily, it turned out that wasn't the case, and we got a fix. So it sounds kind of not too bad. Like what happened was, so see here, Hicks has spawned in with his Mosin. It would locally delete your Mosin, so you wouldn't think you had it on your character, and it would just disappear. So it was kind of bad. Now we haven't really tried this build a super great amount, so people should just bear in mind that it, you know, it is alpha, so it can all go pear-shaped pretty quickly. Not sure what Brian's doing there. He's
Sorry. Couldn't resist.
so it's going to be night soon, and we really wanted to sort of demo some of the lighting changes and improvements we've made. And wow, that looks really weird. What the hell happened there?
Yeah, to you it looks really odd. On my side, it looks fine.
Okay. We again, as I said last week, we don't like the action menu system. We really want to redo that. Is that you running around, Brian? Or?
I should just quickly announce
just
anyone
changing my
that's doing the give SA spam is going to get banned or timed out from the chat from a bot. So give them a warning before they go banned.
Good guy Sacriel, giving people warnings.
Don't come over here. I'm taking my pants off.
Okie dokie.
All right, I'm good.
So one thing, I don't think I showed the pistol properly last time. So, oh, whoop.
Jesus.
Okay, sorry about that. Unlawful discharge. Uh-oh, I think we might have a dude on a zombie on his way. So there's actually a torch on this baby. Hey, there's some gloves down here, man, if you want to grab them.
I got a pair.
So the zombies have had some improvements, but I really have to stress, I guess people watching this, the zombies will be real work in progress for the alpha. They're damn it. This is quite tense here. I think this one glitched inside the wall.
Yeah, there's a couple coming down from the top end of the runway. I'm gonna take them out.
Should try those radios at some point as well. What the hell? We're removing that from game. That needs to be done properly. But
Oh, we got a player on the runway.
wait, you're not shooting them, are you?
No, I was shooting the zombies that
Okay.
were chasing them.
I'm moving around to the seaward side of the building, running along the bottom. If you could just cover me. What the hell's that? Okay, I think I got a zombie coming on the northern side.
I hear him, I just don't see him.
Roger, I'm scouting around the back now. Don't see him. I think he's trapped inside the geometry.
Alright, I'm gonna take the ladder down then.
So yeah, I just want to stress for people, it's really work in progress. We've decided that we're not going to revamp the zombies really much more than they currently are. And basically just go out with the alpha, with the zombies as, yeah, where they're at.
Okay, so we want to do the sort of same format that you've been doing the last few streams where people can provide questions and you can try to answer as many as you can.
Sure.
Okay, so if that's the case, then obviously if there's a slow mode in place because there's a lot of people in chat, then it's best to not waste your opportunity to chat by spamming. It's best to actually ask a question. So if there's something you want to know, now's the time to ask Peter or Hicks.
He hit me. The zombie.
Are you bandaged?
No, I'm fine, I'm not bleeding.
You got antibiotics?
Negative, but I'm not sick.
Okay, where are we going, man? Which direction?
Oh yeah, we were headed towards Cherno again, I think. Because we should probably be able to find me...
Don't run too fast, because I don't think I've got much food. Dude, did you... Your stuff's nailed, man.
Yeah, my bag is. Zombie did it.
Oh, as we're going along, so people might notice a little bit of a... Well, geez, I hope they notice an improvement in the inventory screen. So, Armour has always had a problem with point source lighting at night. And effectively, what you see on the inventory screen is a customized, like at night. So it's being lit by point source lights. What our awesome graphics programmer Miva did is he got it's called Super Shader, one of the Armour shaders, and Terrain Shader working at night, which is really awesome, and you can see all the detail and the normal textures really nicely in the inventory screen now. Is that coming through quite well on your guys' stream? Oh, on my stream.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, what?
Follow me. This way. Breaking the fence right here.
So hopefully as it gets darker, you'll see some of the improvements we've made, and they're still really just hot fixes at the moment, but improvements we've made to lighting, beam lighting, a whole bunch of stuff like that.
Every single time you stream the game, I always see something new. Some new shirts, some new trousers, some new boots, a new hat, something new. It's really a breath of fresh air when you think of the Armour 2 version of DayZ. It's literally the two same survivors or a ghillie suit, more or less. It really is nice to see such a rich amount of different looks, because it's going to add a lot to the gameplay, I think. You'll be able to see someone shoot at you and go, right, guy in a hat with a red shirt and this and that. And if you bump into someone else, you can immediately identify it's not the same guy.
Yeah,
it
and
might actually help tone down the shoot on sight, because you won't just think, oh god, that's a survivor shot at me, I'm going to shoot at him.
we actually introduced a new skin tone color for the game. Brian, what do I call it? Is that kosher?
Yeah, Latino is fine.
Okay. We're just trying to cover all bases and be cool. But yeah, so we've introduced, so that means now there's 8 base character types. So 4 skin tones for male and female each.
4 skin tones. I think that's a bit too detailed.
Yeah.
So basically, if you choose a race, can you then choose a face as well, or is it
Not at the
literally just 8
moment.
heads?
At the
Okay,
moment,
8
they're
separate
just
heads.
heads, yeah. And was it you? Someone suggested hair color. Maybe it was on Reddit or somewhere, and we're definitely going to do that. One bug that we fixed in the engine that people might have noticed, if you just hold up for a minute, Brian, or Brian's having a drink, is displacement mapping. People might have noticed previously there was this bug in Armour where there'd be like this ring at about 5 meters away from a character. I'm waving my hands across the screen as if you can see it. And our graphics program has fixed that as well. Which
I
was
did
awesome.
notice that actually. There is like a really short range for when displacement kicks in, and
Yeah.
you actually see it kind of pushing the floor away.
And we fixed that. So, well, I didn't fix it. The programmers did. But I did do a one cool fix, which is... Oh, Brian, hold up. I want to show this. Is that a zombie?
Yeah, but I don't think he's aggroed on us yet.
We have a problem with zombie sounds at the moment as well. They're going all over the place, so yeah, need to fix that. Actually, maybe here's not the best. Oh, I lost my gas cooker the other day. So what I was working on was to make things place better on the ground. So this is me placing the gas lamp. My bloom's really high. What the hell? I'll just turn that down a bit. Still really high. What the hell? So I can detach the gas canister and it will reset the height. And this... Whoa. Behind you, man.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm glad you got her. Oh yeah, that was where... Oh, you're going to get so much crap for that. What the hell? Oh, you hit her in the head. You could have told me.
Yeah, I did. I didn't realize it. I went into my inventory. Just kill her.
Dude, you're
Right, I'm
bleeding
finished.
everywhere. Okay, so where was I? Gas canister.
Could you perhaps bandage me?
Oh, for God's sake, Brian.
I feel warm blood on my clothes.
Oh,
It's
it would
actually
help if I
coming out of my bag.
freaking put it in my hand, wouldn't it?
I swear it's me. Thank you.
I think
really?
It's the first time I've seen a pink hoodie on the zombie. Are there a set fixed amount of zombies? Or do you randomly
Oh,
pick
we're
a
just
code
getting a
for the
new one. It's
race?
probably not going to be in time for the alpha, but it's a soldier zombie that one of our new artists is working on. He's a really talented guy. Anyway, so you can attach stuff on. Oh, is that guy joining and he doesn't have the right version? I swear to God. Alright, here it goes. So I can actually turn this baby on. You probably can't see it a little bit there, but see the lamps? So my it's blinding me because the lamp's on. So I turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. It'll look cooler at night. Obviously you can't see much at the moment. I'm going to go hang out with Brian. Your motion sounds sound good.
I may actually need to be bandaged again.
Dude, I don't have a lot of bandage left.
It's a good thing we're up next to a hospital then, huh?
Yeah, the first stop, the hospital.
Other zombies on me.
Yeah, take him out. Take him out.
Reloading.
Oh,
Not Steve!
ow! Ow, dude, get him, man! I feel dizzy. No, am I allowed to swear on Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, have you seen this thing?
I wasn't sure. What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
I'm hip firing!
Dude, that is not cool.
I'm I'm no longer bleeding.
Oh, wow, that's good for you. I have one fucking bandage. One bandage.
I propose we...
This is the Hex and Dean show.
MLG.
This is pretty much how all bro-ops start, right?
Yeah.
Alright, come on. I've played this game before, I know where the hospital is.
Oh, really? You've played this game before? You hadn't played the mod before, had you? Figured that out last time. God damn it. First world problems. The Pepsi's all the way over there. How am I going to reach that? Okay. I can't even remember what I was talking about before. It was probably really awesome.
Were you talking about your cooker still? I think this whole started with the cooker and then you started getting attacked.
Yeah, so the gas lamp and stuff like that. So we've been putting a bit of effort into the little bits and pieces. There's a lot of stuff that we've just had to sort of pause for the moment and that we're going to add in later. So, hey, zombie left, zombie left.
How's the doppelganger bug going?
It's fixed.
No more knocking yourself out now?
Dude, I need to re-zero this. And you need to stow your shit, bro. Behind us. 2.
Turn around.
Down. 1 down.
You mentioned
Another one.
previously that you actually bleed from the exact positions you're hit with bullets.
Behind you. Yes, although you'll see it's completely glitched at the moment. Zombie respawn's not on at the moment too, so once we clear out these zombies, they're gonna... Behind you, behind you. Survivor, watch out, hold your fire.
As if you need to tell me.
Need to get rid of that fucking ridicule as well. Not sure what the hell he's doing. Where are you going, Brian?
I am headed to the supermarket.
You're bleeding.
I'm currently bleeding.
Rip your shirt up.
But then I'll be naked.
Uh-oh, that's a bad sound, bro. Reloading! I don't know. Oh, I got a pistol. Someone's behind us. Hey, you got a bandage? He needs a bandage.
Sure, hold on.
Am I bleeding? Oh, really? We really need those
I
damn
feel
status indicators.
Warm blood in my clothes.
Dude, you are bleeding everywhere. Holy crap. He's got a bandage. You could have bandaged him, but... Brian, you take it yourself, man.
This is looking pretty hectic already. It's already gone ghetto.
In the ghetto, it's cold and dark, it's Japan, but mom. Another little baby child is born in the ghetto. In the ghetto. So you can see on my, I think we're inbound on this person. So I've got the attachment, the lighting attachment. See how it's flickering there? We know what's causing that. And hopefully we're going to get that fixed. Actually, I think the fix might already be in. For attachments, they're flickering at the moment, but compared to the other bugs we've had, it's nothing.
Can you maybe handle the Mosin so we can see the first person version of the model?
Brian, you mind doing that, or?
Yeah, just, oh, yeah.
I can take it in hand, so you just drop it.
A few people in chat are asking to see the Mosin.
At the moment, he's got the long-range scope on it. Dude, you've got like an invisible gun. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Well, I like the pistol grip, the way you hold it, that was really nice.
Actually, the pistol stuff's... do you have the PU scope?
I think it might be broken, but I might have one. Let me check my bag.
Chuck the broken one on. It's just because the long-range one goes into a normal scope mode, so you don't see crap.
Yeah, hold on. Zombie. I heard a zombie.
I didn't. It's that glitch we've got going on.
Alright.
Wow, that model is incredible.
Oh, so much of the detail that's gone in is just awesome.
Yeah, I mean, also you got like the specular map on the axe on Hicks's back.
And
This
the
is,
cool
like,
thing is,
shiny.
specular maps and normal maps work at night. Oh, it's on the ground. I was like, dude, what the hell?
Oh, so if you've got shiny equipment and you pass under a light, you might actually make a shimmer that someone could notice at night.
So, I don't think it's broken, bro. No, it's not broken.
Oh no, it's worn. I just hadn't put it on because I was shooting things from long range.
So nice. So very, very nice.
That chest rig looks wicked.
So, you mind if I shoot around, Brian?
No, be my guess. I got about 4 more.
So we need to line the bolt up a little bit better, but hopefully people saw that. I don't want to waste all Brian's ammo. It's being very generous here. So you can punch zombies in the head. You might have seen Brian before. Oh, thanks, dude. Have you got a weapon or anything? We can go find your weapon. We just need to get some more medical supplies.
Oh, so that's got
Oh,
the
that guy can't hear me.
German scope.
Yeah, yeah. Have you don't have a weapon, do you? We can go try and find your weapon, mate.
Yeah, the Warzone thing should
In terms
find
of scope
somewhere around
damage,
here.
you've shown previously on the other stream that you can actually break the lens on a scope. If you take a round to the gun, does it literally check whether you hit the scope or the gun, or is it just considered a weapon hit and then it does some RNG to figure out which part's broke?
At the moment, oh whoops, I was broadcasting. At the moment, it's just on the weapon, in general. So it's a pretty simplified system, and that's the thing. We just want to make it really simple for the alpha, and we can get more clever about it later on. Right, we should move, guys. Let's not stay in the same place.
Alright, let's go.
We checked this place. Yeah, let's move along a bit. Not so fast, Brian. We'll stick together. Try and keep this guy in the middle because he's unarmed. If you could be our medic... oh, he probably can't hear me, can he? If you could be our medic, dude. So, you can be our medic in the middle.
Roger that. Good to me.
So we've been playing with the materials a little bit as well. So, to make the skin tones look better and stuff like that. You know, it's the little things I really like. Like, I like the fact now that you can wear gloves and stuff like that. Dude, zombie behind us.
We got a zombie on our stick.
Roger.
We're probably going to have a few more zombies now. Dude, check.
Do you
Tell it-
envision do you envision the alpha having the same zeroing style as Armor 2 and 3? Where you just skip up and
I
down
want to
between
change it, but I'm
iterations?
going to have to add a new animation handler, and I haven't had time to do that. It's quite a risky proposition. So,
I mean, in general fundamentals, will you be able to zero rifles up and down?
oh, you can zero them all. Sorry, I didn't show that. Yeah, you can zero them, and it
But
depends
you're
on the different scopes. So,
Oh, okay, so different scopes have different limitations.
yeah.
But for those that didn't catch the previous stream, you actually said that you're hoping to implement an animation where your character reaches
Yeah.
over and actually changes the dials on the scope.
And you hear a little click, and you see the dial change and that sort of stuff. So, right, guys, we should
This
regroup
hospital
and move
right
out.
here, guys. We should really hit this hospital for medical supplies and food before we leave.
You should
Oh,
say
yeah,
that in
but-
this so that he hears it, Brian. I don't know where you are.
Roger. Right up here, guys.
We've got a lot of work to do on Vaughn as well. And optimization. I'm running this on quite high at the moment because I was taking screenshots, so apologies for the frame rate, everyone. Is it very choppy?
Looks great to me.
I think it's a bit choppy.
Once it's encoded and streamed, it looks smooth to me.
Oh, I think people may as well see how it looks anyway.
Also, when you're streaming, you do have a pretty big strain on your resources already. If you're getting an acceptable FPS and you're streaming, then I'm sure most people will get an acceptable FPS. I mean, previously you told me, or maybe you said it at a convention, that the frame rate you envision people getting in this will be similar to their frame rate in Armor 3 on the map editor. Does that statement still stand?
Yes, it does. I don't think you necessarily get awesome, amazingly great FPS all round, but you'll get smoother frame rate. It's not so choppy. The only place that's perhaps an exception is right where we are now. This is the worst because of all the buildings and all the loot.
I'm going upstairs to check for saline.
This is actually the only building that's properly configured for zombies at the moment.
Oh, you mean like internal chasing zombies?
Yep, and here's an example.
Everyone's favourite hiding place was inside a building. Even
Mate.
if you had
Whoa,
50 zombies, you
player,
could just
player,
hide.
player. We got an armed player who appears to be like.
He's crashed.
Ah, he crashed.
Yeah.
Are those bananas?
Oh,
on
Dude,
the
watch
floor?
out, watch out, watch out.
They are indeed bananas.
That dude crashed. Dude, you need bandage. You got a bandage?
Yeah, I need a bandage.
Brian, you got a bandage?
Yeah, I do.
Give
Hold
us the
on.
medipack.
Brian's got you. Just stand still. So we've got another new pistol coming in soon. Oh, there's a dude over there. Oh, I'm pushing one, that's why. Oh. I was like, why isn't it waving? What up? Hot. Nice, you're wearing the one broken vest in the game. The one broken vest. Let's head to one of the villages.
Alright, I'm going to hit the store real quick. Check for a head torch, because there's a high chance there's a head torch there.
What about a tech building?
You hit the tech building, I'll hit the store below it.
You guys want to come to the tech building? Don't damn well die, Brian.
I got this, man.
That's an interesting question from Andrew5670. He says, will you be able to get camo cream in the game, which you can just apply to your face, and instead of it being an object like a helmet, it just applies the camo to your face?
Oh. We haven't looked at that yet. We want to do tattoos. That's probably a real priority for us.
Okay. Are there many clothing items that show off, like the arms? Or is this more of a, you can have like a chest tattoo and just take
Yeah,
off the clothes?
there is some. Yep. Jeez, I just realised I was hungry, so I probably need water as well. Oh, look at that, water. Damn it, it's empty. Oh, I might use that bottle for later. You guys see any water around? I think I'm getting pretty thirsty.
Canteen I can give you.
I was just asking my bros.
Market. I reckon there might be some water
Do you have
over there.
the optics for that gun? For your
Roger, we'll head to
pistol?
the store then.
I have
You know the way?
optics for your pistol.
Serious?
Yeah.
Someone asked in chat, will you be able to camouflage your guns? I think previously you mentioned spray paint.
Yeah, for the Mosin, you can.
Is it going to be a weapon-specific thing, or do you envision all guns being able to be sprayed certain colours?
It's weapon specific because we have to configure stuff for it, materials, all sorts of stuff. So there's quite a lot of work that goes into it.
That's an interesting question from Dylan Cotter. If your clothing is damaged, is there ever going to be a chance of things falling out? Like if you've got a badly damaged backpack, is there a chance every minute of an
Yeah,
item
that's the plan. It's we need to wrap that into the UI and stuff like that, though. That's quite important. Get inside, guys.
Will there be any customization for beards, and if so, will they grow over time to represent how old your character is?
Oh crap! Did I get her? Fuck me. Okay, this is a bad
I
situation.
need a bandage. I'm
Alright, let's
bleeding in
meet
it.
out back at the store then. Just meet out back at the store.
Brian, that dude needs a bandage.
Alright, I'm out back at the... Oh, I think you went to a different store.
Okay, I got a bandage. I got a bandage,
oh, there
bro.
you are. There you are. There are two stores right next to each
Oh,
other.
Me.
Got nothing left.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
I got a bandage. I'm coming. Meet me in the front of the store.
No, you stay still, bro. Stay still, bro. I got a bandage. You get to us though, Brian, because I'm out.
Hold on,
I'm
zombies,
dry.
zombies in the store.
I'm dry, man. Get it.
Zombies.
Get it. Fucking move. Okay, stay still.
Oh, thanks, man.
No worries. Yeah, I'm just getting a drink.
I think we have more people.
Jeez, we got a lot of people. Why do I keep doing that? I keep fucking mashing the wrong key.
Alright, so I say we head to Pavlovo.
Yeah, I'm just looking for water. Which troll designer placed that? You rude word. There we go. Ha ha! You tried to get me, but I outsmarted you. Anyone got a shotty? There's shotty shells. Oh yeah.
Someone in the stream asks if you envision adding seasons into the game so that you can play in winter or summer, or maybe they change on a server dynamically.
There's been talk about it. Yeah. Right, let's go. There's been talk about it. Whoa, crap.
I think that definitely add an extra element that would keep the game fresh for a long amount of time.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Pavlovo.
Let's just move, guys. Let's just move.
Ready.
Yeah, we'll follow Brian.
Don't shoot.
Keep moving, guys. Keep moving. Bitch. Yeah, you want some, don't you?
The new melee system looks really good.
So I just knocked her out.
Oh, please tell me there's boxing gloves.
Oh, we should do that. That's a good idea.
That'll be hilarious.
Here she comes. I'm bleeding. Can you bandage me?
Probably just going.
This is quite a common question. Are there any systems in place to prevent server hopping by individuals or groups? It's something you've touched on a bunch of times previously, but what are your current thoughts on it? Have you refined your idea on what you're going to do?
Yeah, we've got a really good idea. It adds a queue to the amount of time. So whenever you change a server, it adds 30 seconds, and then it starts multiplying it.
Oh, okay, so it like doubles each time, so by the third or fourth time it's not like 2 minutes 30, it's actually like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it'll add more and more time, so.
Okay. Anything in place to stop Alt F4ing?
Well, it's a timeout, so it's the same thing that applies. You'll be alive, you'll sit down, just like World of Warcraft and stuff.
Okay, so your session will stay in, and if someone kills
Yeah.
your clone, when it will update the hive, so when they log into the next server, they just spawn on the beach.
Thanks, guys. Okay, I'm good to go.
I have a sailing bag if you need that, but it needs another start.
I'm alright for the moment, I think. I'm gonna need water soon, but let's get the hell out of here.
I'm knocked out.
Where are you?
I'm right next to you guys.
Oh, I see you.
Oh no, man down, medic.
He's like glitching. I'm scared!
we currently have
Mom! What's wrong with him?
a small issue of sliding on.
We should be humane dance.
Mommy!
Kill 'em all.
What is he doing?
defib in the hospital?
Oh yeah, that works now, I think. I think Peter fixed that.
Hold on, I'll fix this the old-fashioned way.
Okay, Brian's going to disconnect. So, we'll keep running down here, right? Hey, which of you guys has water? Does anyone have water?
Yeah. Filled up. I got a water.
There's a med pack on the ground as well if someone wants it.
Alright, log back in. I just changed my state.
Oh fuck yeah, give me some of that. Some water. Hells yeah.
Good to go.
Thank you.
Oh, I think someone's connecting with the wrong version. God damn it, I should have enforced that.
Work? Just says turn on.
Yeah, that has been occurring lately. It's probably Jordan.
God damn it, Jordan.
Alright, I say we head this way. You got your shit?
There's nothing left. Nothing in this water bottle. It's just me, or is it getting dark?
It's getting dark.
Really fast.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very suddenly.
I'm just gonna try some stuff out, okay? This might not work, so nobody like blame me. God damn it, it didn't work. It worked yesterday, I swear to God. Nah, screw it, it can stay there. Well, yesterday it would light up the area, and today it's just...
F3 to sit down.
Sun's going down. They mostly come out at night.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly.
I think I just saw
Woo!
Down. Oh, nice.
So see how, I'm going to tell these guys as well, see how the specular and normal maps are still activated by point source lighting, which is quite cool. We're pretty proud of that. And same with terrain as well. Unfortunately not the building shader doesn't get activated by it yet.
Is this the first time you streamed at night?
Yep, I think so.
It looks awesome.
And different torches have different angles as well. Brian, are you coming?
Yeah, I'm just a little down the hill from you guys, waiting on you guys.
Okay, which way down the hill?
I'll just run back up to the top.
One of you guys got a battery, I've got a spare torch. One of you guys got a battery? Anyone got any more water?
I do.
I
got a soda.
50% full.
I'm dizzy!
Nope. Just dropped it.
This is pretty much how I play video games. So I've actually got a frickin' soda.
What do you need? I can give.
So as I understand it, all the things like flashlights and night vision scopes all require batteries, and the batteries drain out.
Oh yeah.
So there's going to be a real
Okay, I'm good to
survival
go,
element
guys.
there.
Where's Brian?
I'm right here.
Danny, I need water. Have you?
Queuing.
Have you got a torch or anything, Brian?
I'm gonna drop.
I thought I did, but I must have dropped it.
Have you got a battery?
I do have a battery.
Because I've got a spare torch. You come over to me. That you, Brian?
Yeah, I'm standing next to the lantern.
I think that's Brian right there.
Put it on the ground.
I dropped the optics next to the lantern, by the way, for your pistol.
Sweet. Probably not going to be that appropriate. Oh yeah, that's alright. Shame I got no freaking ammo. Pew pew pew! Let our powers combine. Okay, let's go, guys. Follow Brian. He's got the torch and the Mosin. And he's in the camo gear. I'll take Tail and Charlie, okay? So everyone else go between the two torches. Chris Shannon, what's your guys' take on music?
Oh, you mean for the radios?
Yeah. No, I mean, sorry, I mean music like in-game. So far I've resisted thinking about that kind of stuff.
Ah.
I don't know as well if you guys have noticed, but there's no longer that harsh edge to the lighting.
Mhm. Yeah, it looks a little bit more fuzzed
Feathered.
over. There's a little bit.
And
of
because
yeah.
it's using the terrain shader, you can still see the displacement, normal, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's hard because it's like it's more realistic if there's not music. I mean,
Yeah.
then you listen to just the silence and the sounds of the environment.
We're going to improve
Um,
the environment sounds a lot because they're quite simplified at the moment. But
Okay.
yeah, Arma 3 did some cool stuff with environment sounds that we want to try to do. Brian, aren't we heading towards Cherno?
No. I just wanted to come to the highway so we could not get lost.
We're going to clear out that little petrol station, or I guess we don't need to.
No, we don't need to. We're headed to Pavlovo.
I think we've lost people.
It's probably for the best.
Wow. You have changed, man. The
I'm just
apocalypse has
saying.
changed you.
Just saying.
What's that old guy's name? And Dale. I'm like Dale, and you're like Shane. Is it Shane?
Oh God.
The really
Yeah.
desperate one, yeah.
I'm so scared! I'm so scared! So yeah, running simulator. I guess now's a good time if you want to do a question because I'm not all distracted.
Sure. So, a moment ago you asked about the music. I think one of the most powerful parts of the music in the original DayZ was when it made those random sounds. Or, well, what originally you didn't really know they were random. You'd hear like metal clanging and things rustling and stuff. But then you started to realise it's just the music. If you implement music, everyone that plays relatively hardcore will just mute it.
Yeah.
Have you considered just adding more ambient sound? So if you're moving through a bush, every 10 seconds it does a roll to see if you make a rustling sound.
That's exactly what our CEO Marek said. So we're going to go around and put a lot of stuff like that in. Like anywhere you see a pipe, maybe there'll be like a dripping pipe.
Brian, maybe we could head inland and then I think there's some barn flow.
Any sounds
Yeah, I
that a
agree.
player could initiate that will actually be synchronized across all the clients?
All sounds are at the moment. Actually, it's a pain in the backside for me. I want to change the thing. Brian, did you hear that guy? He said move inland a bit.
Well, that's our intent. We're going up to the highway here and cutting inland.
Okay. Maybe tell them that. I don't think they know where we're going. But yeah, so all sounds are synchronized at the moment, which is a bit of a problem when you have a lot of players. We really want to do dynamic shadows, but we need to improve client frame rate quite a bit for that. Hey, I think we've got company. I think I heard something.
A lot of people are asking about the crosshair. You've currently got like kind of a circle crosshair.
Oh, it's lame, isn't it? Yeah,
Is
no,
that
we're getting
just like
rid of
a
that.
placeholder thing?
Yeah, it's just been a placeholder thing. Are we not clearing this shed, Brian? We're not clearing this?
No, we're heading inland.
I need to get rid of that I feel tired, because it's not true. I'm not tired. I'm just probably thirsty or hungry or something. Yeah, I'm thirsty. So I need to... Oh, I can't wait to replace that system a bit, or tweak it at least. So
I
much
can't
to do,
quite
so
tell,
little
but
time.
if you look down at your pistol, have you got an open breach at the moment? Are you out
Oh
of
yeah,
ammunition?
yeah.
Is that visible from a third person, so you can
Yeah,
actually see if
see?
someone's pistols?
You can. And I'm about to alt tab. You can see inside the inventory view as well.
Do you have any more magazines?
Negative. Oh, I've got more
I-
ammunition for my weapon though.
I've got some. I've got 2. I don't have a pistol. I'll drop them.
You bitch.
There you go. 2 of them on the road, right below me. Dean, you gonna take these?
Yeah, I was just having a brain spaz out there for a second. How the hell did you get 2 pistol mags?
I've had these from when I was playing before.
God damn it.
Is this guy with us?
Oh, I put it in my hands. Oh, who designed this? God!
I don't think this dude is with us.
What?
This guy right here with the
Boy
Mosin
coming over
bayonet.
there.
Dude, have I put
man.
something on the ground? What is that? Nothing. Who freaking designed this game? Seriously.
So, what do I do if my head hurts?
Probably means you're thirsty, bruh. I've got a drink, but I'm not going to give it to him. Ah, he's having a drink anyway. Damage isn't fully reflected in all items yet, in terms of some items you can still use even though they're destroyed, but we'll fix that later.
Will it be kind of a binary? If it's damaged, it doesn't work. If it's not damaged, it will, or is it going to be like a gradient?
As is a gradient, but so the gradient already affects things like melees and that, but melees. It affects the melees. The melees are affected. I've had way too much Pepsi, just FYI.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I'm really pissed that gas lantern didn't work, because I put a lot of work into that, and it was working. Someone must have broked it.
How far will the light sources synchronize? Like if you're 800 meters away and you're running along with a flashlight, will I see it? Because in my experience,
Yes,
in
at the
Arma 3 it
moment.
isn't.
I don't know why it suddenly started doing that. I think it might have been because of some of the changes we made. But we probably do need to do a better job. 800 meters you won't, because it'll occlude even the other player, I think. I can't remember. I'm talking to my ass here now. I don't actually know. That's the short answer.
Will things like flashlights affect night vision goggles if you shine it in someone's face?
Oh yeah, it already does. I was just about to add NVG, and then Brian was all like, "Spit OP." So we're gonna add in like a handheld binocular type, like rangefinder type, but we haven't yet.
That's great. Just threw me right under the bus, Dean. Just right under.
The military camp.
So pretty much the reason DayZ Standalone out
won't
certainly
be
has
alone.
to be Brian. Guys, we're running by a military base here. Let's check it out. Isn't loot spawning in it, Brian?
Martin configured it, but I did not see.
I exported the binary.
No. All right, let's give it a shot. Maybe use proxies. All right, the zombies have come, so I suggest we leave all
Oh,
of them to
holy
the
crap!
zombies.
No, man. Oh, I forgot. I've got ammunition. Guys, stick with the torches. We're gonna check this place out.
Yeah, let's separate. Let's get a torch from each direction and then.
Somebody in chat keeps
Yeah.
asking if you can write things down in standalone. I think on the previous stream we saw paper.
Oh
How
yeah,
does
you
that stand
can.
at the moment?
Yeah, it works. You have like 4 different kinds of pens, different colors.
It's easy for us to overlook stuff like that, as far as not necessarily it, but mentioning it, because I know, at least from my perspective, I was like, I could have swore we mentioned pens and paper before.
If someone's got a battery for a head torch, I saw a dude with a head torch round. The head torch has got the widest beam, and we're really going to need that soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chick.
Yeah, I've got a head torch, but I need
Do you know what
battery.
I find, Brian?
Dude, you sound like a dude.
What's that?
I mean, girl.
Well, you probably have mentioned a lot of things that were like either you or Dean mentioned it, but the thing is that they were mentioned as just an idea at one point in time, so you feel like you've said it, But since then, it's been implemented, but people haven't
I'm not
actually seen
accusing
it.
anybody of forgetting. I'm more accusing us of overlooking what we actually have and have not mentioned.
Check out that
Oh,
bug.
yeah.
Senchi, Senchi, bro, you might need to look at that. It's like
What?
Matrix.
Oh yeah. Pointed that out. Or it's also easy.
Oh, right.
We didn't mention it at all, and we're just used to seeing it. Is the problem? So that we can.
Did that guy get bandaged?
What guy?
Yep.
I got it. Does anyone have a shotgun? I've got some blood.
There's so many people.
I think the shotgun's still fucked.
There are zombies in the middle of the group. They got it. Oh, no, they hit it in the head. There you go.
Jesus, that Mosin, man. Sounds good, eh?
It does.
Left! Left!
No, I need to.
Another zombie.
Man, do you see that? You guys will shortly. Someone just runs straight in.
That's what's gonna happen next.
We don't even have zombie respawn on at the moment. Holy crap. I love night. Like, to me, DayZ is about playing in the night. We don't have flares at the moment because following our whole policy of if it's worth doing, do it well. When Yana, our physics programmer, comes back, I'm going to get her to, we're going to do throwing objects and we're going to do them damn well properly. And so flares will come in then.
I think that's some people's fondest memories, seeing a maniac running straight through the middle of Cherno. holding a
Nothing
red
says
flare.
noob than a guy running along.
Oh, are you going to have those glow sticks that can't
Chem
be
lights.
seen?
Glow
Yeah, chem
sticks.
lights.
Oh my god, that's as bad as calling a magazine a clip,
That is
Chris.
bad. I apologise on behalf of mankind. Are you going to have chem lights that can only be seen at certain distances?
Yes. Actually, I was thinking of... I run out of time this week to put chem lights in. Some dude's over there. What the hell? Stalking us. Where is everyone? Oh, there you go. Zombie.
This nighttime play looks absolutely incredible.
How does it look on the stream? Brian was
Oh, it
saying
looks
that...
beautiful.
Like, the lighting is so much better. I don't know whether the stream's doing it justice. And
It
this
looks
is...
badass to me.
This is only a very small amount of work. Like, there's still a lot of work to come with it. That guy's in the way. One of the big things is that certain melee weapons just aren't usable inside because the melee weapon ends up colliding with the wall. So a lot of the players have found that you can't use something like an axe or a bat inside because you just can't damn well hit anything. So you really need to have a backup melee weapon.
This nighttime, it just looks so good. I can't wait. So just to clarify something you kind of touched on a moment ago, or 5 minutes ago, you said you're probably not going to add full night vision. You're going to
maybe
have some kind of binocular that you can hold and bring it up to your face and turn it on.
Exactly, yeah. We are going to have...
Yeah, on the left. Or right. Excuse me.
We are... Yeah, let's check this for batteries, guys. Slowly, guys. Don't just storm it.
That's a good question. Is this going to be the first armor-style engine where bullets can actually go clean through people? I found in DayZ, if you have 5 people lined up and you shoot the first one, there's no pass-through.
I think that's more a configuration issue.
In the current build, if you shot somebody, would the bullet travel out through them and out the back?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I've heard ricochet, very long ricochets with our current data. Fuck me, I
Will
can't
you
see
be adding
shit.
tracer rounds so we can have those Star Wars style fire?
Yeah, but because you can split out ammo, I'm not sure how to do it yet. I might have it that you could drag tracer rounds onto a magazine, and each time you do it, it'll add 1 bullet, that kind of stuff.
Oh, so you could load a mag up like you would in real life, 50 normal, 1 tracer, so you can keep a trace of where you're firing.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
That would be awesome. Do the different torches and headsets and everything require different size batteries, or is it going to be a very generic copper
No,
battery?
we're trying to make it generic, just because otherwise we have to spawn too much loot in the world. So at the moment, everything... We had different batteries made, but everything's a generic one. I love that Cherno night. Look at that in the distance there. Oh, when you see this. Left, left. He's bleeding. She's bleeding. Has someone got a bandage?
I do.
I got this.
She's got it.
Alright.
Okay, where to, Brian?
Alright. Inland, I need to
Maybe
get
we
my light
could
out.
check out the other military building. Might be some batteries.
Will you be able to hide bodies like you do in normal DayZ?
Check out the airfield over there.
Uh,
If not,
yeah,
how
I'm
long
not
will the
sure.
body persist?
I think we'll probably
Yeah,
make it people can...
Hiding bodies currently works. The traditional method of scroll wheel, hide, and body slowly.
Guys, let's get moving. Wait up for them a bit, Brian.
Roger.
Let's go, guys.
Breaking the fence up here.
Dude, how long are these batteries going to last?
I don't know.
We need to make a thing that allows you to check the length your battery's going to last.
Like a battery tester?
Yeah. That's what it's called. Battery tester.
Alright, so we're gonna go up to Komarovo, and there's a highway that heads inland up there. We're gonna take that one inland.
But don't you think, like, honestly, compare the torches between this and the DayZ. I just think they're huge. I mean, they're not quite at Armor 3 level lighting, but...
Or the feathering just makes all the difference in the world.
And you might not notice it so much. Also, my blood's a bit down. But hold up, Brian. I need to drink, bro, before we go into this town. I can't even remember what I was going to say.
So we were talking about the quality of lighting.
I don't have any damn water.
Do I have a bayonet?
That may be
on
an interesting way
my
of showing the
weapons?
player
How
that your
do- how do
battery's
I
at
use
less than
that?
10% charge.
You
is
can't
maybe
at the
light
moment,
just
unfortunately.
scatters out every now and then.
Yeah,
You
we
might actually
we
have
need
it
to do
flickering.
we want to do a lot with it. Miva, our graphics program, is really good. Oh damn it! This well doesn't work. I don't think, unless someone fixed it. Let's have a look.
water.
Nah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because some dick hasn't configured it yet. I.e. me.
Will there be any street
I can
lighting?
Did it work?
fill up. Yeah, filled up.
Oh, that dude is awesome. Who was doing this?
Some food with us.
You have filled a water bottle.
Yeah, I'm passing out. I need food.
I got some food, bro.
Might have some extra.
Put your torch on the ground, Brian.
On the ground?
Yeah, while you're drinking, so that we can still see. Protect us. Guys, we need to find pure passion.
Purification tablet?
Whoa, that freaked me out.
Pure passion. He's a blackout.
That's... Okay. Can't make office jokes on stream. Must behave. Brian, are you going to put that torch on the ground?
I'm done drinking.
Well, could you turn the torch on?
It is.
Not on my screen.
Let me turn it off and on.
Oh yeah, dude, you're stuck. You're showing us to me as doing this kind of... Yeah, it looked like you're doing this. There you go. You were doing sort of this Karate Kid maneuver. There we go.
Will players be able to change gamma and brightness?
Has everyone drunk? Yes, they can. There's really not much we can do to stop that because people's monitors are different.
That's a great question. Will there be weather conditions? You already spoke previously about rain.
Yeah, the rain is awesome. Oh, so I want to show this, right? So see that guy's glasses? You don't see that at night in Arma 2. Look at the specular on those glasses. Damn, girl. You look good. That's a guy though, but it's alright. He looks good too. Specular! 2 specular, dual speculars. Sorry, what was your question?
I got caught up in the beauty. I can't remember.
Right, let's go, guys. Lead the way, Brian.
You know, on the subject of music, the more I've thought about it over the last few weeks as we were onboarding, bringing on our new audio designer, as much as the initial experience when you first load up DayZ that first time, like the mod or even the game, but specifically the mod I'm referencing here, the music that you hear before you disable it really does help to set the mood, but music is definitively a narrative experience method. I mean, it allows the editor, the director, to set the tone when the scene doesn't do it to the right way. For us, you hit the nail on the head there.
Hold up.
Because this is an emergent gameplay title, the entire experience is, I mean, you are the director, you make your own experience, and music can be so intrusive and incorrect at certain times for a game like this that
You're right.
people are going to turn it off within a week, I think, tops, no matter how good it is.
Hello?
You could have Jerry Goldsmith score DayZ and it'll still be turned off in a week.
Yep. As soon as someone dies because they couldn't hear footsteps because of a certain part of music, people will just start min-maxing. But I think you're right. In film and show, music is there because the director needs to do a certain thing.
Brian, I think I'm getting sick because I keep wanting to drink a lot.
Are you vomiting?
No, not yet. I changed the values before to a more realistic amount of time, so I might just be a bit dehydrated. Either that or there's something really weird going on with our thirst system, because you seem to get thirsty way too quick. Or at least really thirsty, which is ridiculous.
Well, I did have a rotten kiwi before we started the stream.
No such thing. I do not believe that you could ever find something. I can't wait to get dynamic shadows in. That would be mint. Expensive in frame, but mint. So you can see the frame rate here is great. It's just in that one area on the map at the moment we've just kind of gone a bit crazy. But there's a huge amount of optimizations that we can do. NVIDIA gave us some really good feedback, so... Okay, sitting down.
Hey,
Right,
Rocket is
sweet.
$1 million. Can I press a button to achieve auto run?
So the previous question, Dean, someone in chat reminded me, thank you, was about weather. We've seen, and you've spoke about rain, but will there be any other weathers, like thunderstorms where the lightning strikes are actually synchronized between clients,
know
wind
auto
where
run
it
button?
maybe changes the ballistics a little?
Yeah, we've got to do a lot of work on that. Arma 3's done a little bit of work on some stuff, and I know Jordan's got ideas about it, so I think we'll look at that. It's definitely something we want to. Yeah, so I think it's just something we have to look at after the alpha. For the moment, it's just going to be pretty standard, more like the take on helicopter style weather. Yeah. The guy just asked about auto run. So in the office, everyone has their own way of auto running. What we're doing in the office, so I use a key. I use like a 10 crown coin or something, and I jam it in. What we've decided is that if we explicitly make a button for it, people will use it. But the general opinion is that we shouldn't. Brian, are we going to check this building out?
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Go for it. No reason not to. I was just beelining for the highway.
Okay, someone go in. Brian, maybe put your torch on the ground.
Zombie. Just I think. I do not have a weapon meant for close quarters combat.
Okay, if you can just keep the torch here, Brian.
You got it.
I'm gonna have a drink.
It's me again. I woke up.
Oh yeah, we made some changes to the unconscious system, so which is good. Wow, do you hear that sound distortion? I think that happens if you have VON on at the same time as a sound gets sent. I need to remember that. Okay, is it clear? Are you sure one of you guys doesn't have a battery? Does nobody have a battery?
There is a shotgun here in this.
Yeah, the shotgun's screwed. It doesn't work yet. It needs to be configured. Okay, let's move out, Brian. Everybody, we're moving out. Let's check this house, Brian. We need more torches.
Understood.
Okay, guys. Oh, I think someone's gone in and checked it already. Okay, move out.
Zombie behind us.
Say something about someone behind us? Oh, zombie behind us. Yeah, they got it, I think.
Zombies!
Yeah, right side.
Zombies.
I winged her.
Holy shit, that was close.
Either. Oh man, they're coming from the forest too.
Oh fuck, you're bleeding everywhere, man! Jesus!
Oh my god. They're coming from the forest.
Yep, they're coming from the forest. A couple more coming. Ah, they're done.
There's more from the forest. I think there's one more.
Keep moving, guys. Keep moving. Just like on the spot. But not in front of each other, I guess. Well.
I'm gonna keep my head down.
Guys, we really need to find a battery.
Yeah, that's.
We'll put lights on the buildings. You guys go in and see if you can find the battery. Oh fucking hell! Here's one. Down.
You might find them in the harbour to the left side.
Guys, we need to find batteries.
Yeah, the kit is in the big industrial building to the left side of the water.
I thought that had glitched out, Brian. I was like, where's the torch?
Am I bleeding? Can someone check?
Negative.
Alright.
You're right.
Am I bleeding? Look at my back. Am I bleeding on my back?
Am I bleeding? I think I'm bleeding. Zombie. What? I got it. No, I don't.
God, that Mosin is so loud.
Fuck. She's down. I think that was me. That's mine. That counts as mine. Watch out, behind you! Fucking inaccurate as shit, man.
Thank God for the axe users.
This is actually kind of terrifying. Yeah, you like that. Don't you, bitch? Okay, guys, we really need to find batteries, because if our batteries run out, then we're screwed. And so you guys need to start running it. We'll line up on these buildings. You guys go in and see if you can find batteries. Yeah?
Alright.
Thank you. Anyone have matches? Can we make a fire maybe?
No, that's not done yet. Is it clear then?
Found some books.
What are we going to do, Brian?
Hold on.
Maybe I got a cold. What the hell's these? 3 tabs. Anyone know where they normally see batteries? Have we seen batteries in the supermarkets?
Yeah, supermarkets and tech buildings. There is at least one tech building where we're going. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna log off and on again.
Although, sure enough, goes back the other way.
Guys, I heard a zombie. Anyone else hear that?
1 second.
Okay. Yeah, I heard it.
I think there's one circling us. The torches aggro quite bad as well. Fuck, you scared the crap out of me, dude.
Yeah, zombie on our 6.
Stay still, guys.
There's a zombie coming at us.
Where? Which direction?
Weapon? Here, I'm gonna lay a knife in the road. Right there. Right on top of it. There.
Oh, yeah, there's a knife down here. Someone dropped some food. You can open that with your hand. It's a pull top.
Show 'em or show 'em.
Bruh. The shame. Yeah, we're just waiting for Brian, guys.
1.
Fuck, you scared the crap out of me.
I've got
Jesus.
45 ACP if you
Log
wanna-
back in.
Oh, I got a pistol. Where is it?
I don't have him. Here, I'll drop it on the ground. There it is.
Seen. Thanks, man.
Right there. Well, I've got a pistol myself, but I don't have a magazine, so...
I can give you a magazine if you want.
Oh, really? I'll get it first.
There you go. Hey, who turned the light on? Was that Brian?
I did.
God damn it, I thought someone had found a battery. Right, we should move.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting thirsty and hungry. There's a can here if someone's got a bayonet or a can opener. Yeah, I got a spare drink. Come to the torchlight. You can have the rest.
There is a player I almost shot crawling along the ground past us.
Did you get the water? Someone picked up the fucking water.
There were,
Okay, whoever wanted the water, come to the sign. Are you here? Oh, yeah, there you go. You wanted the water, right?
That's a great question, Dean. The vicinity, you know, there's a vicinity feature where if you're near an item that has items inside it, it shows you them. Will that be lower at night because you wouldn't necessarily passively see a can of beans from a meter away?
It's not affected at the moment. I need that back once you're done, though. Dude, so just have a swig or something. Yeah, so we want to we want to do that sort of stuff. One of the big things I want to do, immersion-wise, is faces. Hey, he's handcuffing him.
Who's
What do you mean?
handcuffing who?
Some guy's handcuffing someone.
Oh, those don't fit.
They don't.
I see him.
Okay, we need to
Yeah,
go, guys.
it's
We
not,
need to go.
buddy.
Next time, don't be handcuffing people.
Guys, let's go. Come on.
All right, let's go.
We're going to need to re-water soon. Yeah, I got my water back, Customs. It's all good.
That's right. I just walked up to that dude who was handcuffing people and knocked his ass out.
This house?
Server's doing all right with a few people on.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a mess in the alpha. Servers all over the place.
It is indeed.
Guys, we'll just run to the nearest supermarket and we'll check for batteries there.
That would be just on the other side of Kamenka, which is the town we're coming up at.
But yeah, anyone watching, look, honestly, with the alpha, I'd really just encourage people. There's a lot of bugs, so don't buy it until you're really sure and satisfied. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who want to get involved, but you know, there's no point in...
Someone dropped the pills?
Oh shit, I'll take those.
Might have-
Yeah, I got them.
I believe we have half the server population right now with us.
What do you mean?
Well, just looking back at the crowd. It's
Oh,
like
right.
12, 13 people.
No, there's like about 30 maybe online at the moment on this server. You're spreading out a bit from us too, Brian. We're metagaming at the moment. Hey, have you got... Oh, we need more batteries. We could have tested the radios. Have you got a radio?
I don't have a radio. I can give myself
Ah,
a radio
damn
if
it.
you need me to.
No. That's all good. I think someone just run off to the side, bro. Alright, let's keep going, guys. Stick together. Stick on the road. Didn't your mum ever tell you not to run with a knife, bro?
It's alright. He's Australian.
Oh, you Australian.
Put another shrimp on the barbie.
Oh, God.
Australia.
Actually, I'll be going back through Australia soon on my way back to New Zealand, so it should be nice. Zombie! Zombie! Let's regroup. Stick together, guys. Stick together.
I just accidentally closed my window. Restarting.
Guys, hold still. Hold with me. The back light. The back light. Brian just disconnected, so his character's going to run off. Stay back! Come back to me! At the back! Oh my god.
Things are getting pretty hectic on your little adventure here, so let me know when you're ready for more questions.
I think they crashed. A couple of them crashed. We've got a data problem at the moment. People have to make sure they purge their data because I think the latest version on Steam, there's this really annoying thing on Steam where if you switch between experimental and stable branch, you have to make sure you clear out your files because you can inherit real bad files. And just when I say that, I crash. What happens with my stream when I do that? I just have to start it back up, right?
Yep.
Can
Well,
you-
just start the game again, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Starting. Lamb. Super lamb. So I can take some questions now then. Yeah, so let's do some questions.
Cool. Anyone got questions for Dean? Start laying them out. It's really hard to ask you questions while you're in the middle of a frantic fight, so people are actually getting a bit angry that I'm not asking questions, but you guys are busy.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I'm happy to take some questions.
Yeah, just looking through them now. So someone asked about beards. You've showed in previous screenshots about beards growing over time or being able to customize a beard. Is that likely to be in anywhere in the near future?
We've talked about it a bit. It's just a problem of animation and how we scale the sizes, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure really how we'd approach that. That's the main problem. You know, we've got to, everything's got to be optimized quite carefully.
Will you be able to repair broken clothing and bags?
Yes.
With some kind of in-game?
Yes, you will. So we're going to make like a clothing kit and that kind of stuff. Brian, I'm going to restart the server.
Alright. Obviously there's the age-old question of when the game's coming out or when the alpha's coming out.
That is a good question. We don't have any set set thing yet.
People are asking about Von. Is Von going to be loud if someone's facing you and quiet if someone's facing away from you? And are you maybe adding a whisper Von where it's literally a 1 meter range?
At the moment, Von is just going to be literally what Arma 2 is. And we have plans with it, but those plans take time. The problem is if we keep adding lots of new and exciting stuff, then basically we just end up breaking things, and it means that we have to delay and we have to delay and we have to delay. And this is the battle that we've been fighting, is you change something and then it has some unexpected consequence, sometimes very serious. So at the moment we have just been focusing on fixing the existing bugs and a lot of server-side optimization. That's also been a pretty heavy focus of ours.
I would say the nighttime really is looking awesome. Some of the best memories I have are playing DayZ at night. So I'm glad that the nighttime is really looking good and that you've added a nice survival aspect or balance aspect with the torches.
Yeah, I really wish that gas thing was working. That was really annoying.
Will there be, how far off are animals, and will there be
Very
any animals
close.
that can actually be hostile to the player?
Hostile players, not yet. Hostile animals, sorry, not yet. But the animal AI has actually been developed, more or less.
Will there be hunting knives, cooking meat, that kind of stuff?
Yep, cooking meat's already done in game. We just need to put the animals in, basically.
Can you eat raw meat, and do you envision that giving you a disease?
Yep, and you can. In fact, if you eat rotten fruit at the moment, it can give you a disease. Oh, well, not disease. It gives you food poisoning. Brian, I'm in game if you are.
Will server hosts be able to set the period of time? For example, could somebody have 10 hours of day, 1 hour of night?
Not at the moment, because it's so linked to simulation. Yeah.
Right.
But we do have plans to change that, so.
I think that's
Brian,
one of
are you coming in?
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
I was going to say, I think it's a really popular feature, having more rapidly changing day-night cycles, and a lot of server hosts have to do some scripting to make time pass by in hours in just a second, and then you get a big freeze frame and everything pops and stuff, and it's slightly out of sync for all the different clients, so some people have day, some people have night. So if that could get tied up, I think a lot of players and server hosts would be really happy.
Yeah, so what we're doing though for the alpha, the most important thing is that we standardize everything so that we get good obvious bug reports. We have enough problems at the moment with testing, with making sure people are purging their data and that kind of stuff, which is possibly the issue we're experiencing at the moment. People connecting with slightly different data and that kind of stuff. And so we'll be basically enforcing a standardized, like all servers veteran, all servers like this initially, so that we can verify the state of the base game, and then later on we'll allow variation.
Do you think people will be able to get their own servers on day one launch or alpha, or will it be kind of a set?
Yes, but we're controlling the way servers are provided for a start, for basically purely for security reasons. If we don't provide the server files to everybody, and we're careful about it, then that means that that we, we're able to provide a much higher level of security. However, that's subject to change. Definitely subject to change. Brian, can you tell the people in chat that if they're crashing out, to just stop spamming trying to connect to the server? Because they should go purge their data and re-download, because they're going to crash the server, DDoSing it. I think everybody's figured out that we're streaming in the testing, so they want to get in on it. And I mean, it can't be any worse than when the mod first came out for servers. You had to wait hours to get on.
Yeah, you usually have to wait 40 minutes and it would just sit there, yeah.
So I'm not sure whether I answered that question, but it's something we've been debating a huge amount.
Someone asked an interesting question. What feature that isn't in standalone yet are you most excited about adding?
I think for me, it's probably the animals and the hunting side of it. That side of it. So bow and arrow, crossbow, hunting. It's what I basically did in Skyrim. I downloaded that mod. I can't remember what it's called, Frostbite or something. And it adds this whole survival element to the game, and I just love it, and that's what I want to do.
Do you think you might add some kind of strategic element whereby if you shoot a deer with a 12 gauge, you don't get much usable meat, whereas if you kill the deer with a bow, you get a lot more usable meat, so that people have to have some kind of hunting weapon to get a lot of meat?
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's exactly the kind of stuff that we can look at doing. And this is kind of the intricate detail that once we get the base architecture up, we can do all that stuff. It's not very difficult to go down beyond those and do the little stuff. So.
Do you have a price point for the original, the first instance of the alpha, and maybe a final price point for when it's fully released retail?
Actually, it's changed a little bit. So we're still. Again, I don't want to say because I don't want to say, and then we change it and that kind of stuff. But it's the whole Minecraft style. It starts at this price, it goes to this price, it goes to that price.
So the earlier people get in, the more bugs it will have.
Yes, but I mean, alpha is going to last a very long time, like maybe 6 months or something, maybe a year, like a very, very long time. So, wow, people are just like DDoSing the server right now. Holy crap. I mean, not literally DDoSing, I just mean like it's it's getting smashed. So, what was I saying?
About price.
Oh, price. Yeah, and the alpha's going to last a long time, so people have plenty of time to get involved. I think they should just watch streams. They should just make their decision carefully.
Someone asked an interesting question about weapon and clothing damage. If someone gets hit by a frag grenade, is it pretty much going to break everything they own?
Yeah. We want to do giving and stuff like that as well. Would be awesome. Got some plans. Oh, crap.
Well, so in the future you envision maybe being able to blow someone's arm off or hack it off with an axe?
I think it would be more you exploded someone, that kind of stuff. But we've talked about this with that bullet physics SDK. So Yana, our physics programmer, we've got definitely a lot of different ideas and stuff. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to put my pistol on the ground with the torch on, and I'm going to see what happens. Oh, wow, sweet. Okay, that does work.
So you could actually use that as a trap. If you're running away from someone, you could like throw your pistol down and they might think you're camping.
Yeah, actually one of the very first things we're putting in soon is that you can actually throw and drop all items in game. That's why we don't have throwing in at the moment. Again, we don't want to half-ass it. We want to do it properly.
That's awesome.
I mean, I hope people see the improvements that we've made in the last, like, week, right? Like, there's just been a lot of improvement. And that's what DayZ is going to be all about.
Well, every time you stream, you show something that most people didn't even know was going to be in DayZ. Like with the chest rigs that have an improvement on, well, not only saving you space for pistols, but in the future are going to change your draw speed. And then the broken optics, and now you're showing us being able to put weapons down on the floor with flashlights and all.
Oh
the
yeah, well I
nighttime
found
stuff.
a little bug there, so I just need to clean up. But look, you know, I mean, there's so much complexity to the cases and experience.
Are zombies going to be relatively? Are zombies going to have less visual acuity at night? Are they going to be more sound based? If that makes sense.
Not really. What's the deal?
At night time, will it be harder for zombies to see you?
Look, we haven't even looked at that stuff yet. All that kind of stuff is really just, the zombies are really kind of just placeholder how they are now. That behaviour will all adapt. So the short answer is not at the moment. At the moment they're going to be pretty simple.
Continue heading up the road, and you will meet up with me just on the outskirts of Kameka. We'll use that as our
Okay.
rally point.
Yeah, so the whole zombie thing is, like, these really are like an absolute work in progress. So things like, we want to do all that kind of advance where the zombies see you and at night differently and all that kind of stuff, but first we have to get the zombie numbers up to a decent amount. They're a bit sparse at the moment, in case you haven't noticed. Still, I mean, it's enough. That's what I mean. Like, it's enough that you get the spirit of the game. Like when and I'm sure you're the same. Remember when we first played Prison Architect and like, you know, you played it for a little bit and you're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you go away from it for a bit.
Yeah.
The shot, that's way behind me, Dean. I will turn around.
Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
That's okay, I'm just reading through some of the questions from chat. Someone's asking about firearm rarity. Is it going to be the same kind of thing towards the shore? You're going to find lower grade things up in certain military bases or airfields. You're going to find higher grade things, or is it going to be pretty randomized?
It's based on items in the world, so the items spawn based on that sort of stuff. It's randomized for the building type. So a hospital spawns hospital loot, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
The sky's broken, Brian. I don't know why the sky's so badly broken.
I don't see it on my screen.
Yeah.
And Lyric's asking if a player's mouth will move when they talk in game. When they do VON, I presume.
Yep.
So it's got the same kind of lip syncing, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Dean was actually pretty passionate about that being something we had day zero, as it were.
Okay,
Will
I just had
wearing-
my settings at the shittiest.
Alright, I got my torch on.
Oh yeah, see how the head torch has a much bigger view? So that's something new we've added.
That looks
Let's
really
roll. Okay, I'll try to keep answering questions as we're running along.
just reading through some now.
Sure.
So people are asking a lot about, because we're playing at night time, people,
Sorry! I pushed the button.
what did you do?
Oh, you'll see it on the stream!
Discharge.
Whoa, fuck! Dance, fucker! Oh, that was about... I missed you by about 60 centimeters.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris, sorry.
Jesus, that was a close call. I just got to see that now because of the delay.
Sorry.
People keep asking about the performance. Do you envision it being much better than Armour 2, or about the same, or more in line with Armour 3, which seem to make more use out of your GPU?
I think the most important thing for people to realise is that DayZ is not optimized yet for a client. We haven't done, we've basically done no optimization for the client. So the benefits you see in frame rate are because you're being sent a lot less data, like you have a very small amount of data around you, so you don't have to process all these things. And I was talking about it with the Armour programmers last night, that they have to calculate simulation, damage simulation, all that kind of stuff, whereas we don't. So that does give you benefit, but really what it does is it makes you smoother, generally. Brian, I can't sprint, man, because of my pistol.
Yeah, you're using the
Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm going to unload my pistol, actually.
How many different movement speeds are there? It's like you've got your aim down sight speed. Then if your gun's just
You got
headshot,
walk, aim, and sprint. It's subject to change. Vespa, who's one of the creative minds behind the Armour 3 system, he's working full-time DayZ, so we do have plans.
Okay, so there's a possibility in the future to add the kind of sniper sitting down kind of positions.
Yeah.
And
Look,
extra leans and all
one
that.
thing
That's
I'd like
far
to
off.
emphasise, so previously on the stream, people have been watching me with HDR down. Zombie! Zombie!
Nice.
Sorry, Chris, go ahead.
No problem. In fact, I think you were just saying.
What was I saying?
I can't remember. You started shouting zombie at me.
The road is the terrain shader is being point lit. Now this is to me this is a huge deal because Armour 2 didn't have this. Basically, since Flashpoint, nighttime was not. The shaders weren't activated. You were only lighting the diffuse texture. So it's a big deal, and it makes a huge difference, as I hope people see. I love
People
DayZ.
really appreciate when you put out a 1080p video. I'm sure people will really see the detail in it. I think really simple things like the shaders are lost a bit on the transcode.
True.
Of the stream.
Okay. Well, I mean, is the Vaughn 1080?
I don't know
No,
what
it
the settings
should
are.
be. Yeah, we're not using a downscan.
I love this inventory screen A. I'm really proud of the inventory screen, actually. Really proud of it.
People are demanding to know at least what year is the pre-release alpha will be out.
Well, like I say, I mean, I've made the mistake in the past of just saying a day, and it's a bad idea because you just never know. Like this week proves it. A day or two ago, Brian, we were stressed. We were really stressed. That's why we disappeared off the grid, you know, just full on, really heavily working. Are you coming, Brian? Yeah, and so I can't say.
Alright, so Dean, on the other side of this town, just a little bit past, is a grocery store.
Okay.
So we have to make our way through the town and then out the other side.
Guys, we're heading to a grocery store on the other side of town. Brian's going to lead the way. Yeah, so look, I'd love to be able to say it's coming out on XXX date, but if we discover something that will destroy the whole experience, then we have to fix that. But we're not sitting here adding heaps of crap and that's delaying standalone. We're literally just fixing very serious bugs, very serious ones. We're moving, guys, we're moving.
The different characters, the way they all have different faces, different clothes, different weapons, different bags, it really is super refreshing to see. Because you can really start to appreciate who's who if you're in a group.
Yeah,
I think that's one of
absolutely.
the features I'm most looking forward to. I really like that. Will you be able to disable head bob? Or are you going to force people to be sick?
I'm not sure, actually. I think it is in the options. Yeah, it is. Brian's nodding at me. It is in the options.
Thank God.
Although I've converted Brian to being a head bob fan, so...
Although my head bob's a little bit less than Dean's is sometimes. I like to keep it on the...
I have mine on wuss level head bob.
Oh!
Is this server third person enabled? Can you show us what this looks like in third person? And everyone's favourite question, I know previously you've said that you want to limit the ability for third person, and previously some of the options you were considering are when you're prone you can't third person but you can if you're stood up. Where are you on that scale at the moment?
We've been so focused on just making the damn thing work that all this stuff is still up in the air. So it's going to be very standardized. All the servers will have the same setting initially because we don't want bugs reported that end up being some weird side case. So
Yeah.
we're going to make sure that everyone does everyone does the same thing, and then yeah. Then later on we'll allow people to change settings a bit, but we'll provide different databases for that, so that if you want to play on a first-person server, you will have a first-person character that is just for that database.
Right.
Let's keep moving, guys. I'm getting thirsty and hungry.
Someone asks, will different clothes, Dylan Cotter asks, will different clothes give you different stats in the sense that, let's say you put on a Kevlar vest, are you going to move slower than someone running in a t-shirt?
At the moment, the movement isn't affected by your items. It just, and I guess until we do redo stamina completely and things like that, it's not going to have an effect. But when we do that, it will definitely have an effect.
So when you redo stamina, are you going to be adding things like, if you're holding like an M82 sniper rifle and have a Kevlar vest, that's a much bigger stamina drain than having a t-shirt and a Makarov, so you will demonstrably run slower or get tired.
Yeah, exactly, and require more energy. And whoa, what the hell?
Sorry about that, Miss Good.
I really wanted to add it a safe mode into the weapon, but we're going to have to make a change in the engine for that. It really needs it.
Well, you can click a safety on, that'd be cool.
Yeah, although a lot of pistols don't have safeties.
I cannot believe I missed.
I'm just doing some smack talk in the chat.
I'm still working on learning English.
Oh, I just love these new the new lighting. Like, it's just so good at night. Night is DayZ. Like, you saw how freaked out. What the hell? Just a dude running around, sitting down. But you saw how, and I can't wait to get rid of the crosshair because it looks really stupid. But you saw how freaked out we were getting when the zombies were all running around us. That to me is DayZ. And if people haven't played it before, a good friend of ours, Salary, he was a designer at Bohemia. He made a Arma 2 mod called Generous Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
so, yeah.
And Salary's an awesome guy. He's from Finland. And I tell you why, I must catch up with him. I think it was his birthday recently. And Tuner's Apocalypse nails nighttime zombies and that whole effect. Like, honestly, very well done. It's trying to make DayZ work is difficult because it can happen in any scenario. It can happen at day, it can happen at night, all this kinds of stuff. Is he collapsing? No, he's just.
I think he's being a bit of a.
He's
smart
been a
ass.
hero. I should clip his legs with a.
There's your grocery
Oh, here's
store.
grocery store. Okay, be on guard, guys. Oh, this is your grocery store, is it? Brian loves this place.
Yeah.
Well, it adds something to the west of Kamenka, something that probably have some pretty good loot.
Damn it, I haven't configured my taunt button. I'm going to do that right now. So I can tell
would
us
you say-
everything.
What would you say the main things are that are holding back the alpha release right now? Are there any kind of top 5 bugs that you're working your way through to get there?
What the fuck?
What just happened?
What the fuck? Someone just shot him.
What?
Someone shot him.
What? I'm sorry. He's dead.
He's dead. I heard that. It was like a Mosin or something.
It's not me. You can. This is like Star Trek 6. You can check my weapon. I'm fully loaded.
Star Trek
Holy shit, I
6.
just saw that.
Sorry, what was I talking about? When we're released. That wasn't staged to avoid that question either. Now I'm avoiding the question.
So it was about the top 5 like main things you're working through that you think once they're clear you could consider releasing the alpha.
Look, we don't know. Our big bug was this weapon bug that we managed to smash today. So now we just need to test what's here and verify that it's not completely screwed. One of the big things I'm concerned about at the moment, just on tonight's gameplay, is that when a lot of people connect to the server...
Dean, we have a bandit in the trees directly across the street.
Roger. Okay, get inside the building. Fuck, I hear him. Get inside.
That's me.
Get inside the building.
I'm running!
Who's this? Who's this? Dude, with the jacket, you go cover back in here, okay? Shut all the doors and keep an eye on them. And the back here. Yeah, that's right. Take your jacket off. That's real fucking helpful. Whoa! Who's that? Whoa!
I think I just got him.
No, you just got our friend!
What?
He doesn't even have a fucking Mosin, man!
My fucking torch was facing down because I have the weapon out.
Okay.
Scumbag Hicks.
People, no, that's not Hicks's fault. For fuck's sake, if you're gonna run inside the building, at least announce it.
He just ran in the front door after we had somebody shoot at us.
He's dead, man! He's dead!
I shot him square in the chest.
Get away from the fucking windows. Someone cover the back door.
God, this is like a scary movie. You're all just like killing each other accidentally.
Shut the doors, Hicks. Shut the fucking doors.
Guy with the raincoat, shut the door. Shut the door, dude. Shut the door. Oh, that doesn't even work. You fucking idiot. He's dead. Someone just shot him.
Get in the back, man. Get in the back. Let's get
What
the
the
fuck
hell
out
is
of here.
happening?
We're gonna have to, dude. We're gonna have to turn our torches off. We're gonna have to run. Where are you, fucking Hicks? We're gonna stay away from the door,
All right,
boat.
hold on. I'm turning
Let's go dark. Let's go dark. But we need to link up first. We need to link up.
All right, I'm in the front corner
Yeah,
of the
yeah, I
store
know.
by the front door.
He's
I-
probably
right
watching
now,
the
I can't see
stream.
shit.
He's watching the stream. So we need to get out of here. So we're gonna run. Okay, I'm gonna turn off mic, Brian.
This is insane.
Okay, you ready? Let's go. You see me? Oh. You. Okay. Oh! Oh! He's shooting! He's shooting! Brian, I'm gonna... Can you see me? What the hell? Oh, I think I'm fucking starving, or I'm sick or something. I just went unconscious, man.
Oh shit! I don't want to die.
Not today. Well, and now it's time for a question, and then we might call the stream. That's why we need
That was pretty awesome.
We really need to improve the indicators, though, because that's kind of bullshit. Just saying. Who came up with that idea
Well, the
of
good news
that?
is you no longer feel forcefully.
I do no longer feel forcefully.
That was pretty awesome.
For you, maybe. I'm still running in the dark.
And my pistol's on the ground, and because of that unconscious glitch, I'm probably sliding across fucking Chernarus. Is that what
Well, at
happens?
least we won't be able to loot you.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Should I
Is there
disconnect?
Is there a way to hot switch off the torches? Like if you've got a pistol with a torch, do you have to literally go to the inventory and drag it off, or can you have a toggle?
You'd have to right click. Yeah, you have to go into the inventory at the moment. We don't have any keys. Those kind of control issues are stuff we'll deal with later on.
Any plans on adding maybe... I mean, you said previously that you'll be able to attach maybe a torch to a gun with some duct tape. Maybe if you have a pistol, you could do the whole cop thing where you hold the torch with the pistol over the top.
Yeah, it requires a fair bit of logic, though. Like, you will have seen at the moment the torch is clipped onto the pistol. The logic is very important with how it works. And I guess this is one of the big evolutions that DayZ made. So in armor, the things that you attach to your weapon sort of turn on a functionality on that weapon. It's very clever. With DayZ, that didn't really quite work for what we wanted. So we had to come up with something a little bit new, and so what we did is we made them actual entities. So in order to be able to hold two entities in your hands, we'll need to do something a little bit more funky, and that would involve quite a lot of work. I'm not saying we don't want to do that. That's definitely something we want to do so that you can have something in each hand, but that's going to require a very radical change. It's like the testers have been reporting a lot of bugs and concerns, zombies running through walls inside buildings. What's some other stuff, Brian? Razor brought up some really good points. So there's a lot of bugs that they're saying, look, these should really be fixed for the alpha. But the problem is, if we fix them, they're so risky that we could screw them up, and then we delay everything by a couple of months. If we get the alpha out, and it's roughly okay enough that a lot of people can play it, then that gives us a bit of breathing space. It means we can do what's called a branch, so we can branch the code off, and the programmers go off and they work on their little areas, and then as they fix their or finish their work, they'll merge it back into the main trunk. And we're at the moment we're running two builds on Steam. So there's an experimental and a stable, and each of them are different characters. So your character on stable won't get killed if you go to experimental. However, because of the way Steam works, you've got to be really careful. It's not a simple switch between builds. So we've really got to reach that point. And as you can see, I mean it's all right. We've just got scaling issues. That's our main problem. There's just so much in the world, like orders of magnitude more than we've ever put inside the real virtuality engine on armor or that before. So that's the hurdle that we're jumping over.
Okay. And that's because like all the zombies and loot is kind of pre-generated, right? It's not waiting for players to walk there.
Yeah, exactly. It's that's exactly right. And we're doing that with zombie respawns. That's why zombie respawning's not currently in the build. Yeah. There was someone brought up a really good point on Reddit. I had a while ago, I had this mini argument with him. I can't remember his name. And we were talking about scripts versus the engine. So whether you do something in script or whether you do it in the engine. And what we've really leaned towards is moving a lot of stuff into the engine because it's so much more efficient. But that means for the mod, people are going to have to accept a little bit of a limitation in functionality. But look, I had a lot of fun running around like that. And I think Brian did as well. So we think all we want is that people, if they really want to get involved in the alpha, people who, for example, bought Prison Architect and said, wow, that's a really cool game. And then, you know, they play it for a little bit and they're like, okay, well, there's not a lot in there at the moment. I play it for a couple of hours. And then a month later, right, they bring out a new update and there's guard dogs in or contraband or that kind of stuff. And it's so exciting. It's the same with KSP. Like, I cannot wait until 2.3 comes out. Holy crap. Or Project Zomboid, another good example. You know, these updates come out and you're really excited. That's what we want to do with DayZ. So if anybody even has any doubts at all, don't buy it when it comes out. It's not like 3 days later we're going to bump the price up. So I hope that the people who initially buy it are the people who are really committed. They're okay with the servers being a little bit all over the place. They're okay with bugs, losing characters, that kind of stuff. When we do have a stable, once we verified, like maybe within a week of the release, once we verified the stable build on Steam, because there's the 2 builds you can select, once we verified that stable, we won't really wipe those characters. But the experimental one will get wiped a lot. I think, well, last time I played Eve, they used to do this. I think they still do.
It's a fairly frequent thing from anything that's a large-scale multiplayer that uses a database. Because of all the rapid changes that may occur, things might just get flat-out removed. We might decide to test, I don't know, a Gatling gun, for example. Not that we would. But then later on, obviously, we decide, oh, come to our senses, that's ridiculous. Purge the database so there's not this odd item in there.
Like, Bohemia is really excited and committed about, the whole studio is excited and committed about the future of DayZ, and there's incredibly ambitious plans, and that's what we'll be publishing on the roadmap. All we want to do with this is really a proof of concept, and I feel like we kind of have. I would give us a C-.
Yeah, I'd agree.
For grade,
is a C+.
Oh, sorry, I meant C+. I meant C+ or B-. Yeah, so C+ or B- in terms of grade, and an A for effort. That'd be what I'd give us. Like, it's
definitely give us an A for effort.
It's been like the amount of hours we have been working has been insane, and Brian came halfway around the world for the project. Well, so did I.
Actually, I legitimately lost track of what day it was when Victor came in and said, "See, have a good weekend." I'm like, "Weekend? It's like Tuesday."
Well, when did we last have a weekend? I don't know.
That was about 2-3 weeks ago.
But no one's forcing people to come in. The designers, well, I said to them today, it was like, God, what time are we coming in tomorrow? And I was like, look, we're trying to lock the, we're trying to keep things stable, and not put new stuff in.
Locking the experience.
Yeah, and so then they were, they were really wanting to come in.
Yeah, Peter's. I believe Peter will be in tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to go hang out with Peter. But it's not like it's one of those things where I think everybody on the team desperately wants to get this in the hands of consumers. So people are just, if you could just mute your mic when you're laughing at me, that would be great.
I think I just coughed
more questions?
Pepsi into my mic.
Someone's asking an interesting.
Am I?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Am I good?
Shannon? No, it's when Chris talks. Alright.
Okay, is
Can you
this
hear me,
working?
Dean?
I can.
Perfect.
Okay, I don't know what that was. Someone asked a question about sound. Will you be adding sound to things like doors, crates, boxes that you open, and so on?
Yeah, we do want to do that, and that sort of ties in with what... oh, here's Head Bob. I just found Head Bob.
Yeah, we actually, we've got our new full-time sound designer getting acclimated to the tools and such of Arma, so he can kind of be our go-to guy, kind of investing in him in the future of DayZ Audio. And I know that one of the core things that Vrada and Victor, a couple of our animators, keep coming to me with is, when are you going to get Dean to put sounds when you open doors? It seems ridiculous that you open a door and it doesn't make a sound. So it's definitely something that we've been talking about internally, is trying to figure out how we can do it efficiently, so that there's that whole nother dynamic of sneaking through a village. Is how much noise am I going to make if I open this metal door, or start sneaking through this house? It's more than just the footsteps on wooden floors that will give you away if we get it done.
Hey, isn't Sumrak the guy who made Namask?
Don't remember.
We have, like, Arma royalty in the server, ladies and gentlemen. I think he is. Very talented chap. I get really distracted easily when I've had a lot of Pepsi. Sorry, Brian.
No, that's fine.
I don't know if you quickly saw, when I pushed my inventory up before as I was joining, you saw my inventory on the other side. That it is a little bit of a bug, but what it demonstrates to you is that when you're unconscious, when someone's unconscious, you can actually loot them. So now in DayZ, you can punch someone in the head, knock them out, take their stuff, and quickly run away before they get up again. But if you wear a motorbike helmet, it greatly stops shock damage, because there's many different kinds of damage now. There's brute damage, there's slash damage, there's shock damage, there's biological. It's not really damage, it's more how you can catch stuff. And different items provide you different protection from that. I think I covered off on that last time. But yeah, I think that's a nice little change, and I think that might make a bit of a difference to kill on sight, maybe. I guess we'll have to see.
How about maybe stun sticks or tasers?
Yes, I really want to do tasers, like a lot. But it's sort of the same as throwing. Bohemia's really into this for the long term. And I think that's quite important. There's a lot of, I don't want to call them DayZ clones because I don't think that's fair. There's a lot of survival games that are quite hot right now, and some of them are pretty good. But I think it's very important for DayZ to not say, wow, we have to rush everything. Like, we could have just put in throwing the same as it is in Arma, but essentially it's just a weapon where it gets kind of lobbed. We've got this beautiful physics middleware that we've implemented for DayZ. Let's use it. So rather than half-assing the flares now, we want to do them properly. Same with, so that you can throw any object. You can push a key and you will drop any object in your hand and it'll fall down and roll around. That's what we should be doing. And I've completely forgotten what got me onto that.
That's a good answer nonetheless. Any kind of final points you want to go over with people?
Like I say, I guess just the most important thing is don't just jump into the alpha. You really need to research it and know what you're getting into. Like,
There's going to be a big
don't
disclaimer on there.
Well, look, we can put all the disclaimers we want. What the hell? It's supposed to start you with a torch. Did I not update the server?
You might not have updated.
God damn it.
Did you die?
Yeah, I just pushed respawn.
Oh.
Well, I wanted to show people, like, I didn't just want to talk, I wanted to do something. Later on, I hope people watch this in high def and they can see the massive difference in the inventory screen now that we have the materials.
Well, we can restart for day. I can kill myself and we can kit up from fresh.
I don't know, people are probably getting a bit bored.
Not enough Pepsi for you.
I don't know, what do you reckon? We can answer a few more questions.
Yeah.
I'll restart though, because I was playing the game before on bad lighting, so I'll...
A lot of people are asking the question about graphic settings and if people will be able to tweak them, you know, disable shadows, set anti-alias in a certain way so that you can see through grass, those kind of things that people min-max.
Look, we've changed so little of that kind of stuff because we're so focused on this core architecture that these issues are all going to come up. And that's, I guess, what I mean. For those really uber elite, I want to be the best at DayZ. I think there's the danger they might get a bit disappointed because we haven't dealt with that. It doesn't mean that we don't think it's worth dealing with, because we totally do. But there's no point in us doing that before we've actually nailed that sort of core experience, I guess you could say. Does that make sense? Like, once we've got the core experience, then we can polish it. Yeah, Brian, I didn't update it, so this is updated now. We'll start it again and we'll have a torch. So.
All right.
Oh, do you think, or should I make it day again?
We've shown night for at least, what,
Okay.
an hour and a half, 2 hours? Yeah, let's make it day again.
You, I should just probably say this. You got a lot of spam when you were like, oh, people must be bored. Yeah, no one's bored. Whatever it is that you want to stream, just stream it. If you don't feel like stopping, then just keep going.
Sure. I think you can sort of, you know, flog a dead horse, kind of. I don't know. I'm kind of keen to bro up, but Brian, you might want to do, to save us the normal thing.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, we can do a bit more. I mean, the questions are good, and I think what's even fun as well is discussing stuff like, I know last week what we talked about, some of the things like, you know, the glinting of the scope. I really like that kind of stuff, and I am not a PvPer, but I believe PvP is critical to the DayZ experience. And I guess I don't really think of it as PvP. I think of it more as the complex interactions that the player is faced with and the decisions they make. And these terrible situations that happen, like when Brian shot that guy. Like, imagine if we're a gaming group, and it reminds me of the story that a guy posted, I think, on my Facebook about him and his son. I think I've said this before. They only had one compass between them. They were playing DayZ mod, and the father was providing cover while the son went in. They misjudged the direction that he was running, and he ended up shooting his son and wounding him. And it's not so much the PvP, it's this risk that comes with it, and I think it really makes the experience special, even though so much of it's sort of broken. And yeah, so but I think that in order to do that, we do have to provide a level playing field. But level playing field is kind of tier 2. Tier 1 is make the damn thing work.
Mm-hmm. I think everyone really agrees PvP is that little spark of randomness that makes everyone on edge. If there was no PvP, if you couldn't shoot other people, it would be a reasonable zombie game. But because there's always that little spark of, is he going to shoot me? Am I going to shoot him? Should I save him? Has he got a bandit? You know, there's all those random elements, and that really makes the game come together.
Well, look, I would say as a pure zombie game, certainly the mod was terrible, and I don't even think we're at acceptable in terms of, if you want to look at it as a pure zombie game. But that's, I guess, that's the important thing about DayZ, and I guess for me, I don't just see DayZ as this zombie game. I see it as a type of game I'm very interested in, this context gaming with risk and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really interested to see where it goes, not just with DayZ, but as I don't know whether you could call it a genre, but yeah.
Well, it's definitely one of those situations. I think Chris can agree with me. It's one of those rare games that comes along, and you don't just play it 2-3 months. You end up playing it and nothing but it for 10, 11, 12 months, and you can't really, like, you try to play other games and you're just like, I feel like playing DayZ.
Well, I think we're on the cusp of. I was talking about this with Marek, our CEO. There are so many people who just don't realize how difficult it is to bring out a game, any game, and how difficult it is to bring out one that's multiplayer, how difficult it is to bring out one that's sort of MMO-ish, and how difficult it is to do that in 12 months from when we properly started developing, and even 18 months since we actually formally announced the project. And so we've been very close to completely screwing it up. So I think we're now at the cusp of, if we can pull this off, the scale of what we want to do is beyond anything I ever dreamed of. And what we have to do is just provide people this simple little experience now and then just build on it. I can put the server up.
Yeah, put it up real quick so I can generate myself a new character. And then move him to you.
Okay, I'll join. Yeah, if any questions, Chris, is all good.
Yep, people are asking about spawn points. Is it going to be the exact same where you spawn on certain selected areas of the beach, or will there be a new system?
It's our programmer, and one of our new programmers developed the spawn system, so it spawns you on the beaches, but it uses engine logic. It's not a script, which is quite important for optimization and scaling.
Will there be any kind of logic in there where maybe it scans 1,000 meters around a certain location, and if there's another player there, then it maybe chooses another
It's a whole include file in the engine, and I do not understand the logic used, but there is a tremendous amount of logic and checks. In fact, it actually bakes out all the potential little locations, and then it does this special calculation on them. So there's a lot of logic involved, and it's been tweaked a lot.
And you spoke previously on your last stream, a feature that I thought was an excellent idea, where if you're playing with a friend and you both die at the same time, you might be able to spawn together. Is that going to be something that person needs to wedge into that part of the engine?
Yeah, that's probably more around the connection side of it, and yeah, we can put it in with that. That's something I hope we get developed reasonably soon after the alpha comes along. Damn it, I forgot to reset the time, Brian.
Yeah, I was going to say, it appears to be
Have you done your character yet?
Yeah, I got the data. I've generated the character, so you can go ahead and restart.
That's a good question. Will shooting through glass actually work properly? Because in Arma 2, it's very random.
It depends on the building. That's a configuration issue. It has to be configured for it. If it's configured correctly, it's all good.
That's actually an interesting question, though, because not that long ago, I'd say maybe a month ago, I actually put the QA on a task of running through buildings that had intact glass windows and trying to fire through them and file bugs against those that don't. So I dare say, you can hold me to this later, I dare say at least 90% of the buildings that have intact glass windows should have no issues firing through them.
So blame Brian
Yes,
Hicks.
entirely just blame it on me. Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, call my mom. It's up to you.
I'll talk to her later, Brian. That's cool.
Well, it all got down to that. I think there was the multi-storied tech industrial building on the Electro docks, where you can go up onto the roof. There's that you can climb up a ladder on there. And it looks like a garage. Anyways, I was in that. I saw a zombie coming towards me. I think it was a player, and I tried to shoot the player through they have those big solid glass windows inside the rooms there. Wouldn't go through. So that was the impetus of having QA go through and check all of the windows, and they found several structures that needed to be fixed. And Mario, one of our lead artists, got to it.
Will there be any side chat or global chat, text chat rooms enabled at all in the engine?
No. The hosters can send messages to everyone, but that's it.
Will the engine be able to identify things like message of the day messages and make it possible for the player to disable them. For example, for me, if I'm on a server and I'm hiding my name and I'm hiding this and that, and then it goes, welcome to blah blah server 2, then it kind of screws everything up.
Yeah, like I say, I would just expect it to function the same as Arma 2 for the moment, and then we'll hopefully improve that as we go along. There's just so much work to do, it's kind of staggering at times.
Is there maybe a chance of just a flat just disable chat, so it literally won't show chat?
Yeah, well, I want to make it as stream friendly as possible. That's why Brian's been sort of educating me on streaming and stuff like that. You're kind of grandfather streamer, Brian. He's like grandfather, you know. This is what you do here.
So yeah,
And I'm like the hyperactive child. Ooh, shiny thing.
have been focused on more than others. Things like, you know, back in the day, you'd...
Dude, you
someone
walk
come
past
to
an axe. What the
a
hell?
rookie streamer's channel, be like, hey, you should press I.
Dude, there's a crowbar in here,
That's
and
you can view the player list without giving a server with the name away.
crowbar.
Yeah, I'm coming. You die, it doesn't show the server name, that kind of stuff. I think Chad was the next big thing.
And helmet. There's a helmet as well.
I hate motorbike helmets.
Yeah, but they stop you from going unconscious.
Yeah, I know, but you have to be fashionable.
You two should totally benchmark that right now. One of you wear a helmet, the other one don't, and see who knocks out who out first.
We are getting rid of... see, I'm going to piss off people no matter what I say here, but we are getting rid of the left-handed axe because we are... It's only done that way at the moment. Like, you hold some stuff left, some stuff right. It's just that way out of necessity at the moment. It'll soon change because we've motion captured the right animations, so...
That whole run, and we are back at Pelota.
Yeah, let's go. I want to head away. Let's explore a new area.
All right, let's just head straight inland then.
We'll go through the swamp, man.
Yes, definitely do that.
Okay.
Everyone's heard about the swamp, and I've seen it in sweeping map view, but let's go
I
there.
fucking love the swamp. I'm like Shrek. When we get the proper swimming in and stuff like that, it's going to be so badass. Oh, god damn it, I talked about this.
I actually think one of our spawn points is on the swamp.
I'm going to cut off everyone's gas. You with me, Brian?
I'm not too far behind you. I can see you up ahead.
I'm going to check out the shed, okay?
Roger.
There's another house up nearby that we can check out. Nothing in the shed. Moving on to the house, following the boardwalk. I hope people notice the changes in the sounds. Like, I totally forgot to talk to him today, but yeah, a new sound designer started, so we're all quite excited about that, actually.
I'm interested to see what he puts out, because he's a very serious man when it comes to sound. Like, you can joke around with him about other things, but you start talking about sound and he puts a serious face on it.
I mean, in the previous stream, Dean, you said you were thinking about adding sound filters, where maybe if you're wearing a helmet, it muffles you, or maybe...
Oh yeah,
I was
not thinking. We totally want to do that. Sound, like I say, is very important to our project. We've always identified that, and we really want to get into it. So.
A few people are asking about alternate maps, like the Molsk and Utes and stuff. I presume when this first comes out, there'll be no kind of ability for people to just hot swap between maps.
No, not at the moment. Like I say, we got to nail that primary experience, and then, yeah, see where it takes us.
So maybe in the future, will you be releasing a DayZ specific map editor?
I think it would be tied in with the rest of the engine would make sense.
Right.
Where are you, Brian? Are you at the house?
I'm in the swamp right now, headed towards the house.
Okay.
I was just a little bit behind you.
Can you do me a favor?
Dean.
What's that, sorry?
Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Some people are saying that like your volume is just a bit high, and then Hicks and Chris are a bit low. Would
Oh,
you mind
right.
just
It's
turning
probably
yours
'cause
down
I'm
or turning
yelling.
them up? Yeah, that might be.
It's probably
one
the
of
Pepsi
reasons.
effect.
It is.
Time to
I probably
Pepsi.
get excited. Oh, god damn it. Steam thing. Go away, Steam.
Wow, that water looks awesome with the reflections and stuff.
Recording. How do I do this? Whoa, what the hell?
I think you're bleeding.
I am.
It was a zombie.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Someone asks if you shoot a really loud gun without any kind of ear protection, will you maybe get a ringing sound?
It's not something we've done, but it's not a bad idea.
Yeah. That Mosin goes off next to your head. Yeah, I would agree. That would be pretty cool.
The hell? Where do I do this?
If you, in TeamSpeak, Dean, if you right-click my name, you can click on change volume and then just set it to maybe +5 decibels and do the same to Hicks, and then we'll all be the same.
Why don't I just turn mine down? No, that's not going to
And
work.
it'd be much easier just to go into TeamSpeak and set volume. Just right-click on our names.
What about my microphone?
Oh,
No,
just
because
gotta do it
it's
the right way.
OBS. It's OBS that's capturing your voice.
Oh.
It's not TeamSpeak.
So hold on, I click on your name. No, what do I do?
Oh, actually, are you using OBS?
Yeah, he is. Dean, there's levels right there
Yeah.
on OBS. Look at your stream.
Oh, yeah.
software. Yeah, just there you go. You can manually select your levels for your microphone.
Oh,
Yeah, just drag it down a third.
There you. That's a bit too far.
I'm very quiet now. I'm loud.
Sounds good.
Loud.
Jesus
Loud.
Christ.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, how's this now?
How many Pepsis have you given him?
How's
No,
this?
we
Is
we
this
let
good?
him self-medicate. That should be fine. He's about 60% right now in OBS.
My blood sugar is like 1 billion. Okay, let's go. Where are you?
I went past the house. There was nothing in it. I'm on the little boardwalk.
Will different wounds require different treatment? If you hit someone with an axe and then you shoot someone else with a pistol, will they require a different type of bandage, or is there a different chance of infection?
At the moment, there's no difference. But what we have been working on, but it's not done yet, Peter's been working on an infection system. And I guess that's the first side. Hey, check out that helicopter. Oh, actually, no, I don't think there's anything there. Yeah, so that's the first kind of specialty wounds that we'll have. And depending on what type of bandages you use, you might get an infection. So if you use rags and you use it from clothes that are dirty or damaged, there might be there's a higher chance that something will go wrong and that kind of stuff. Whereas if you use a bandage, they're always sterile, like, you know, a little wrapped bandage.
Maybe if you have some kind of open wound, you could have some kind of modifier whenever you're interacting with zombies. So if you're going over zombie corpses or trying to loot them, maybe there's a recurring chance that you get infected. So you might be hit and you need a bandage, but you think, shit, if I take the bandage from the zombie, I might get infected. It kind of adds that little chance.
Yeah, exactly. It's those little things.
Well, that's the beauty of, I guess, the foundation of the title. As we're working on it right now, that base of the system is effectively modular. We do this right with the alpha and the early access. We set the foundation properly, and we can plug and unplug and experiment with so many systems without having to spend massive extensive amounts of time trying to completely rewrite the game. The game is designed for modifiers and different systems to be plugged in and experimented with as we go out. And the folks that will be playing those systems in the early access will be our sounding board as it is.
On stream, Dean to me, it was 30 seconds ago to you, just sat down to drink some water, and basically he just put his axe in his mouth, and it looks like he's just sucking on the axe.
This is
Like
a
using
really
it like a
funny
straw.
clip.
That's awesome.
I'm just cutting the gas lines for tuners. Where are you, Brian?
I'm on the docks right over here. There's some
Oh.
industrial buildings. I'm checking for loot.
I was just having a drink. You've really got to try and avoid getting hit by zombies, because you can get infections and sick. That's and then you got to find antibiotics, that kind of stuff. So it's still a mechanic we're playing with quite a bit.
Do you ever think, okay, will smoke grenades be in the game?
Yep.
And do you ever envision some kind of tear gas style grenade?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why we've
something
got
you chuck in?
gas masks. Put all that stuff in.
Wow.
Is
That's
that
gonna
you,
be
Brian?
incredible.
I'm in. That's not me. That's not
Oh.
me.
It's a
Got
new
screwdriver,
spawn, I think.
put it through his brain.
I'm going
That's-
inside one of the buildings.
That's I guess that's probably one of my most frustrating points reading things like Twitter, Reddit, 4chan, etc. Is a lot of people ask, will this be in the game? Will that be in the game? And I feel like some folks aren't quite grasping the fact that it's that foundation that will allow us to put all this stuff in later. You have to lay the, well, I hate to keep using the word foundation, but you have to lay that to allow for us to plug things in later, to add, I don't know, will this gun be in the game? Will this mechanic be in the game? We're setting up right now so that we can put this kind of stuff in the game quickly. We can push out content frequently to keep the game constantly evolving and moving.
Hey, do you want this bayonet? You can use it
yeah.
for melee.
Oh yeah, you over in that little pub thing?
Yeah.
Or are you offering it to that
I'm
guy
offering
instead
to
of me?
that guy, unless you want it. I'll put it on the ground.
That's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
See, it didn't disappear. It's on the ground here. It's on here, bro. We're adding in a pointing animation soon, which will help. But we've done a lot of revisions as to how the trace system works for placing on the ground. Oh, Senshi! What up?
Oh, well, I guess I can't stand it.
Oh, do you hear?
Yeah, I hear you. The bayonet's on the ground there, dude. You could just select take in hands as well. You don't have to. You don't have to put it in your inventory. Just open it, then right-click on it, and click take into hands. Oh, you got a poo scope.
I swear, these designers, they keep... It's essentially...
Brian,
what
come in here and grab the PU scope.
Yeah, I'm
you
on
want.
my way. What I've discovered is that our designers love to hide little loot points up high. So if you happen to be in game and you see a building that has a roof you can get to, check up there, because chances are Martin is hidden something. At this point, I got a nice pair of boots.
Was that Senshi?
X here, Senshi.
Yes, yes that is.
Just want to announce
Senshi's
to
the
the stream what
creative
Senshi's most
mind.
important.
Yeah, he's one of the creative minds behind Chernarus, so he's been actively developing Chernarus, so a lot of stuff is his cool work.
So a lot of the awesome map things we're seeing are thanks need to go to Senshi.
He saw those BBS3 river stuff and he was like crying practically. I was like,
Yeah,
don't worry, we'll do it one day. He was all like,
His feet. I think it was, I want these.
oh, I did this the other day. So see, you'll see on this frame, we're trying to add dynamic stuff that moves around. So there's like a light that's like broken.
You didn't even show that to me.
Oh. I'm sorry. Where are you? We're in the shed, man. Come here to the shed, because I need to give you the
There's
poo
nothing
scope.
in there.
I need to give you the poo scope.
I don't have room for the PU scope.
It's called a poo scope. Duh.
Let me find some pants first, and I will
Oh, I
come
found gloves.
receive your poo scope.
Poo scope.
I need bigger pants.
There's gloves up here and a hat, Senshi.
So when you spawn, you have really limited inventory slots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's gloves and that in there, Senshi, if you want them.
Are the gloves anything but aesthetic at the moment, Dean?
They provide you a bit of help. Oh, he fell off. Did you break your legs? Oh, I shouldn't laugh. Have you got a weapon? Oh my God! I just can't kill him. Okay, I was a little bit excited there. Got a little bit carried away. Knock her out, man. Fucking hit my friend. Oh, she's gone. I got a bandage. I got a bandage. I get you, Senchi. I got back, bro.
I am not doing well. I need an axe. Zombies are having their way with me.
I bandage you. Is he giving me the finger?
That's Senchi for you.
Oh, nice. That guy's waving and holding a can. There's a wrench here.
Oh my god, I better not die.
Where are you? What's wrong?
I've got the whole of Komarovo chasing me.
Oh, where are you? Sticks here. We could make a backpack. Has anyone got any rope? Burlap sack? Funny, I had a... I'm going to take that with me just in case.
I am unconscious.
Where are you?
You can't get to me in time. It's alright. Go on without me. I will respawn and put myself where you are.
Hacker.
Hey guys, there's a backpack here.
Yeah.
What happens if you go... That's a good question. What happens if you go to the very edge of the map, the north or west side?
Same as in Arma 2.
What, you just run into infinity?
Yeah.
A zombie.
But it won't tell you, okay.
What that guy say? Something about a zombie. Dude, your shirt is fucked, man. You should just turn it into rags. Dude on the right. Hey, some dude's got a compass. I heard a zombie. Dude, your thing is fucked, man. Your shirt. I'm gonna stealth there. Uh-oh. No, I'm not. Come on. Come get some. Come on. Yeah, like that. Uh-oh.
Will there be any visual representation of the symptoms that you get when you're sick?
Yeah,
So-
we want to do that. Changing
I mean,
textures.
from a third person. So say you see another person, can you notice them coughing?
Yep. Yep, that's the idea. Not at the moment, though. Oh my god, that guy's so screwed. Bitch. Got her.
It's awesome being able to see all the places we've seen before, but it just looks so much better.
Oh yeah, it's so different.
Yeah, it's just levels and levels ahead.
For loot. Look for loot.
Do you think there will ever be fish as a source of food in swamps and rivers and the sea?
Yeah, well, I
Obviously
like
not
what
too
they've done
often.
in Arma 3, so I think we can do something like that. Like I say,
Okay.
I'm really keen on these survival elements and shit like that.
Well, if there's one thing that's kind of shone through watching you play, even in a
Oh,
group
shit,
with
he's
3 or
bleeding.
4 of you, when it was at night time, it was getting really hectic. Everyone was having to bandage. People were running out of food and batteries and stuff. I think a lot of people will really appreciate the hardcore nature. We're going back to DayZ roots, where most people had to struggle to stay alive for their first few goes, whereas now it's literally spawn. Oh, there's 30 zombies chasing me. Run through this building. Lol.
Yeah, it's... You tend to die very quickly. We're lucky because everyone's grouping up here, but I find you tend to die very, very quickly. If you just run in and surge stuff, we're lucky. Like, we found quite a few axes. It's very easy not to. And
Well, effectively, that's why I was unconscious. I ran in looking for stuff, and rather quickly, 4 zombies followed me into the house, and it was just a matter of time. I mean, I knocked a couple out, but they keep getting back up because they're zombies.
Can you actually kill them with punches, or does it just take a long time?
yeah, you can. It's actually mildly effective. You knock them in the head and they fall over. That's the best thing to do. Then you sort of punch them as much as you can. I don't think my computer is quite good enough to be running it on all these settings here while I've got everything else happening. Rotten apple. If I ate that, I might get food poisoning, so not worth
I think
it.
I think they might like it if we headed inland and went to the Pavlovo military installation.
Okay. Do you know the way?
Yeah, I do. There's I'm in town right now, and in Komarovo, and there's a highway right here that's heading north. We should follow this, and that'll take us straight.
So you meet me where I am?
Let me look at your screen. Where the hell are you? Oh, I think I know where you are. All right, yeah. Let's see if I can get there. You
Is
went a
this
little
the
ahead.
is this the military installation you mentioned last time, Brian, where you can do
Yes.
little parkour jumps between the roofs and stuff?
That it is.
Yep, I'm sure everyone would love to see that.
I'm just stocking up some food for the journey. We're kind of low on... I don't really have any soda or anything. There's some vitamins here I'm going to...
What's your current stance on... I know you've spoken about it before a bunch of times, but maybe recap it for everyone in the stream at the moment. What's your current stance on Oculus Rift?
Love it, but you see we're already having frame rate issues now. We have to deal with those first. It's not impossible, but we've got to... Optimization is something that'll happen later on. God damn it. Oh, she got me. Alright. I don't have a shirt on at the moment, so I'm really susceptible to damage.
Can you go third person and show?
Yeah, so... I've just got my base underwear t-shirt on, so I really need some proper skin protection. Provides me... Different shirts provide you more protection.
Alright, I'm just outside the house on the road up the
Okay.
hill.
How much protection are we talking? I remember I looked at the Arma 2 code once for the difference between Kevlar and no Kevlar, and
the
difference was so marginal.
No,
Are we talking
our
like 50%
damage
damage?
model's completely different now. Yeah.
So wearing like a big, thick coat compared to wearing your underwear.
We have
t-shirt
different
thing.
kinds of damage. So we have... Guys, zombies to the left, zombies to the left.
Minions, slay them.
Yeah, your banana's gonna do a lot, dude.
You've got bananas in the game?
Yeah.
Wow. Reddit's gonna love it.
Look at that dude! A hero!
Alright, I got it.
Jeez, he got a headshot. Oh, is that you?
With the Yushanka?
I present to you a fire extinguisher. This kind of reminds me of when I first played the mod publicly with Dyslexy and the Shacktac guys. I actually think I was running up this road, maybe.
I think I've seen videos of that. It was
The
a
Days
traffic.
Ahead by
I like the way that guy's holding the
CH
fire extinguisher.
Kilroy.
That's awesome. If you shot at him, would it hit the fire extinguisher?
yeah, it could do.
So he could always use that as like a headshot protection if he was charging into battle. I mean, that really opens up a question. Could you pick up like maybe a bin lid or something and really low caliber
We're
rounds
looking
at medium
we're
range
looking
battle?
at doing that kind of stuff. There's quite a heavy animation load at the moment. That's our main issue with it, so we need to deal with that kind of stuff first. Wow, I wish I'd got the rain's really cool now, but the textures need a little bit of work on the rain.
That's a good question. Now that this is a engine designed from the ground up explicitly or exclusively for DayZ, will the servers require constant reboots like an Arma 2 server?
We're going to, I think, reboot them every 4 hours for the alpha.
Yeah, that's our goal right now. Just to keep performance and
It's just to be
ideal.
sure, but we've been soaking servers for days, so. Say again? Oh, some guy was talking in the house there. No, don't worry about it. Oh, maybe they're talking up ahead. Oh, what the hell do I know? I think Senshi's crashed. He's bleeding as well from his head.
Wow. Senshi, need to get that looked at, man.
He's holding.
This question's
An
come up
apple.
a few times. I've not asked it yet. In the future, do you envision the zombies being headshot kill only, or will they always be just human?
No, but we're introducing different kinds of zombies, and some of them, like if they're wearing body armor, they are stronger than a player, so they are harder to take down than a player, all zombies. But you saw that a pistol, if you shoot anyone with a pistol, they're going down. Although you saw I winged a couple of them and I didn't kill them outright. God damn it, I crashed.
I shall wait for you.
I think what happens is, like good old Crusader Kings at the moment, if someone crashes and out of syncs, then it's crashing other people.
That's very possible.
We'll be able to debug this. We'll debug it on Sunday. We'll just get the crash dumps. And
Yeah, I've got a couple of them.
It's a miracle we didn't have more as the basis of the massive changes we made in the last week. I'm getting tired anyway. I think we should take a few more questions and wrap it up.
All right. Oh, and yeah, that was in fact the creator of Namalsk.
Yeah, real smart guy, for sure.
You stole his frozen breath mechanic, it would appear.
Yeah.
A few people have commented how it looks a bit over the top. Is that kind of placeholder for now?
Oh yeah, I put it in for a bit of fun and then it just kind of hung around. Super placeholder. In fact, our graphics programmers want to redo the particle effect system completely. I don't think I can join. I think there's too many people connected. So you got any more questions from the chat?
I think people were looking forward to seeing was it Pavlovo, Brian?
Yes, it was. We can always.
Oh, I got in.
Oh, you got in? You want to continue towards Pavlova?
Okay.
All right.
Where are you?
Have
Where
another
am
Pepsi, Dean.
Where the fuck am I? This is what happens when you build in a system that keeps people alive when they disconnect.
You were in a field?
I'm in a fucking field.
Alright, look around for the road.
You asked for this,
I'm gonna run up ahead and see if
DayZ community. Now my character has run along and... God damn it.
Where are you? Oh, you see that light pole up ahead?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, go to it.
Now don't worry about the red chain. This happens because when you connect, at the moment what we've done with DayZ is you connect straight in. To try and minimize the amount of time you can be killed, you spawn straight in but you don't necessarily see everything. So there's a little bit of a time while the server spools you and tells you what's around you. But you can see the connection times are like fraction.
Yeah. Alright, I think I know where you are. I'm running up ahead. Yep.
When you eat a banana, do you get the banana peel and can you throw it to make players sleep?
No, but oh, that'd be so cool. You know, I think my favorite game of 2000 and what is this? 13 is probably Space Station 13.
Yeah.
I see.
Wait a minute, that's not. Wasn't it out like 7 years
It
ago?
was, but I don't follow those rules when describing my favorite game. Because I haven't really played a lot of new games because I've literally just worked and climbed Mount Everest this year. That's it.
You heard it here first, folks. Sacriel asked the hard questions that put developers to the wall. That game was out 7 years ago, Dean.
Pick a real game.
He secretly plays Candy Crush.
I did on the plane coming back from somewhere. I was playing it. Someone installed it on my iPad. We're going to check out that house. I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty?
Ah, for fuck's sake.
This barn right up here.
Look at this.
should
This
have
is
a
the
working
kind of
well.
detail that Senshi's been adding. Like, you see this shit, it's snow drift stuff, so when the snow comes in, it stops it from going over the road. I wondered what the fuck it was the first time I saw it in this crazy Czech Republic, but that's what it is.
Oh, I legitimately did not know.
Well, there you go. You learn something new every day, don't you, Brian?
Okay, good. Since you did not move the well, let's see if it works. Because I
It
have
does.
a water bottle.
It works filling a water bottle, but you can't drink from it yet.
Well, I have a water bottle.
I think a few people in chat, Dean, are a little concerned. You know, when I asked you earlier what year the game would be out, I think a few people are a bit concerned that you don't know what year it is.
No, I
Windows
don't
has
generally.
empty.
Roger.
And Brian doesn't know what day it is.
No. Oh,
Brilliant.
we're losing the plot, eh? We've got to get the alpha out for our own sanity, to be honest. It's going to be a huge morale boost for us. This week was a pretty crushing week for us when we discovered that bug.
We got a pound in there.
Yeah, have you got a bottle? We need to fill a bottle.
Yeah,
to use
I've
it.
got a bottle, dude.
Okay.
Just come over to the...
Let me check, hold on.
Well,
Zombie up ahead. Luckily she hasn't seen us yet.
So the animations you've added, like the waving and the middle finger and stuff, are you going to be adding any more? Like maybe a double wave over your head, like if
I
you're
got a
hurt
full
and you're trying to
wave,
get
I
someone's
think they've
attention
got
without making sounds?
they've got a whole crap load of new ones. You
Yeah?
can go fill your
That'd be
bottle at the
really
well.
cool.
I've got the bottle.
That would add a really nice level of immersion. Like if maybe you bump into some random dude.
We want to do pointing and stuff like that.
Food as well.
Yeah, exactly. Things like pointing, waving, like doing a get down sign, you know, anything like that. Because a
I
lot
don't
of people
have a thing to open that, dude.
a lot of people have a really
Alright.
good time when they bump into a random person, and then they just kind of
Yeah,
use the
same
Von and
here.
be like, hey, let's go here, let's go there. And if you're outside that Von range, you're kind of a bit helpless. Whereas if you can wave to someone or gesture, come here, or go back, or get down, I think that will really open up the player interaction a bit more.
Did you get the water bottle, Dean?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Can you
drink.
Actually, refill empty soda bottles.
We don't have soda bottles. You can't refill soda cans, but you can refill anything that's got a lid on it. I really like the inventory screen. I'm really, really pleased with it.
Yeah, it's really coming together, right? And one thing you spoke about once, and I don't think it's, I don't know whether it's something you consider anymore. You said that you were considering making it a little bit like XCOM or Diablo, where different weapons and things are different shapes, and some items simply won't fit in a bag because they're 4 blocks
Yeah,
tall.
that's
and your
right.
bag is 3
That's
blocks.
right. So most weapons are like 7 wide or something. So you'd need a special. We haven't done it yet, but a special like weapon pack, which can only fit a weapon. And there's some packs that only fit certain items, like medikits can only fit medical items, and they help you take up space. That kind of crap. We're going to have axes. I was talking about this with our designer, Martin, today. So what I'm looking at the moment is a chopping block. Armory used to have a proxy of an axe in it, and we took it out because it's confusing. We're going to put actual axes in it, so you can look out for them, run over and actually pick up the axe out of the wood block. Shit like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. Right, we should go, Brian.
Roger, let's do it.
You're in the new Latino model, right? The dude model.
I am in fact in the Latino model.
That's
I
a
want to
really
wait for you to
interesting idea.
blink. I want to wait for you to blink. We spent a lot of time getting the blinking working because it was broken. Why isn't your dude blinked? Blink for me.
In Mario's defense, we did just put this in today.
He's not blinking!
I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna have to delay the standalone for this character to blink.
No blinking confirmed.
Why is nobody blinking? Okay, let's go.
Whoa! Got the gun! Got the gun!
What the?
All right. I knocked
Did you
him
hear
out.
that?
Let's go.
He hit the weapon. Did you hear that?
Come on. It's great. I hit the weapon and we heard it, but he's gonna get up and shoot us.
I like the banana for scale, that's awesome.
The banana for scale. Seriously, it was a poor choice to knock that guy out. We should leave.
Shit, I remember this. I remember this place.
Why didn't I take his gun? I forgot you could do that when someone's knocked out.
Because you're mentally deficient, Brian. We've discussed this.
I am in fact mentally deficient. So yeah, I don't know if we've talked about that, Chris, but melee on our melee is effectively it's a game changer if you get up close to somebody, because all it takes is that good shot to their jaw. They're on the floor and you can take their gun.
I think it was Zero Punctuation who was talking about DayZ having that sort of the great equalizer. You know, you level up your character by getting all the stuff, and then someone just comes over and shoots you. Well, I like to think that now it's that with the standalone, now the great equalizer is just your fists. A well-paced fist punch gives you a few seconds during which you can you can grab something off someone or keep pummeling their head, hopefully. But the Ushanka provides you a little bit of shock protection. So a lot of items, they don't provide you a lot, but they might provide you just that little bit to help out.
Alright, it's up ahead. The
Roger,
little
seen.
military installation, you'll see the walls.
That guy's going to know where we're going because he'll be watching the stream. Dude,
Yeah.
why have I got a water bottle in my hands?
Didn't you learn anything from Payday, Dean? Never leave them.
Oh, we need to play some
They'll always-
Payday.
they'll
We
always talk.
really need to play some Payday. Actually, maybe that is one of my favourite games. It's definitely one of my favourite games of 2013. Maybe it is my favourite game of 2013. I just love, we got really into the whole executing our plans, right?
Well, no. Me and my squad got into executing our plans. You got into executing women.
Hey, my plan worked. Did my plan work or did it not?
Technically, your plan resulted in less people
No
getting
loose
police.
ends.
No ends at all. Yeah. But yeah, we did. We when we played that hardcore, it was awesome. Remember the first time we did the bank vault thing without
Oh
setting
yeah,
up any
that
alarms?
was
It
mint.
took like
man.
40 minutes. And then you even started naming alleys like Death Alley and
Yeah.
stuff, where you killed hundreds of civilians.
Ah! Zombie!
Just jump through the window, Dean. It's another example, by the way, Chris, this structure here. It has some windows that you can effectively jump through if you come at the right angle. So you don't have to go in the side door, the ladder, the front door. You can just hop straight through that window.
That's awesome. Like you said on the last stream,
That's right,
it's
glitch
really
through,
good
you
weapon.
bitch. Come on.
It's
This
really good
building
access
hasn't
a
been
lot of,
configured for zombies yet. She can go anywhere there's a roadway.
Oh, we just so I mean you've seen fruit around, oranges, kiwis, bananas, and such. Probably heard a lot of comments about how improbable a rotten kiwi is. Well, all fruit can be rotten.
All the kiwis in game are rotten. Those I swear the designers are just
I
screwing
think
with
so.
me.
I learned the hard way today that we actually the designers had checked in food poisoning.
Fuck you,
So I'm
bitch.
like, oh, I'll just eat this rotten kiwi and this rotten banana and get my hunger level down, and immediately started vomiting.
Dude, there's hunting pants here, man. How big are they?
They should be the same size as the cargo pants. They just have a camouflage pattern.
Have you cleared this building?
No, I just got in here.
Oh, someone was outside. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I thought it was you. Dude, I think
I've
I...
got cargo pants and a hoodie now. I'm pretty set for clothes.
Pretty sure I'd have spent like 3 minutes watching you beat a woman.
Look, I know a lot of people have said that they think the melee's really crappy. I actually kind of like it. I mean, look, it's no Mountain Blade or Chivalry, but it feels kind of fluid to me.
No, I'm not saying it looked bad or anything.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying
but I mean,
I just
some
watched you
people
beat a
have...
woman for 2 minutes.
So
That's
here,
what my point
I've got
was.
some paper now. If I find a pen, I can write a note.
But no, I agree. It makes more sense. I
okay.
mean, you couldn't really just beat a zombie to death with your bare fists in like 10 seconds flat, especially if they're running around and flailing and whatever. I think it's cool.
What I really do like about this area is all the leafy trees with the sun coming through. It adds this whole, I don't know, it looks a lot different than any other military installation I've come across in DayZ.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Because let's face it, some of the buildings are reused around the place, but the way Senchi's put them in the map, they feel different.
Red pen, and I wrote a note in red. And I'm going to give it to this dude who's doing some kind of banana-y thing. Oh, this is a new item that was put in. The alcohol stuff you use to disinfect yourself. This is one of our new artists, really talented guy, has done. I don't actually know what this does yet. I think it's used for disinfecting.
So hot off the press.
That's right.
I think
But
that banana guy's
put a
really trying to
lot
make a
of
statement.
work into, like, see how, remember in armor you used to put your gear on the ground and it would fall through? Well, I did a whole bunch of work on it, and I have to say I'm pretty fucking proud of it. Like, the objects can rotate in all sorts of different directions. Anyway, Fido, one of our lead programmers, he went through it again today and made it even better because there were reports of some problems with it. I'm really proud of it, actually. I'm gonna let this guy. I'm gonna put the pen on the ground. You write on the note, okay? You write something.
I'm gonna say some of the most upsetting moments in DayZ is when you're up at the airfield and you find like a M40 ghillie or an SVD ghillie, and then you pick it up.
Dude, the pen's
yeah,
over
brilliant.
here, right on it.
And then you drop your other weapon to pick it up, and your other weapon just despawns.
Yeah,
or you
exactly.
drop your bag and it's full of blood bags, just pick up a bigger bag and then your bag despawns. So if you can iron out those, then everyone will be happy.
It's done. It's done. But what I want to do is have it. The item goes where you're looking, so you can actually put it on the table or on the chair.
Oh
It's
wow,
totally doable.
that's cool. So it doesn't go like under your players, between your feet.
At
Like
the
they
at
did
the
on
moment it does, but that's what I'm saying. I wanna change that.
Oh, okay. Or maybe
It's pretty easy to do.
You said that you're bringing in this new person to do
So
a
see-
throwing system. It'd be cool to be able to throw your
So he's
backpack
written
to
a note in there. I wrote, "Don't forget to bring a towel." He wrote, "Hello guys, hello world, be patient." Oh, I love you. I love you. I wish there's a hug. We need to do a hug animation. I've been telling the animators we had to cut down the number of animations. Oh, there's a hat here. I got a hat. Yeah, I got a.
The animators do get pretty excited. They think of random animations they want to add in and gestures and yeah.
I think you should definitely add a thumbs up and thumbs down, and then bandit
think
squads
they've already
can go
done that.
around.
And pointing. Pointing's quite an
Thumbs up
important
and thumbs
one.
down is actually a good idea.
You could do a bandit squad that goes around picking up fresh spawns, drives them off into the wilderness, and makes them like fight like gladiators to see who gets to live. And then you could just sit there and do thumbs up or thumbs down.
This actually has already happened several times in close testing, where I'll have somebody from, say, like a hardware vendor who's helping us test on their hardware. They'll be on the server, and then some of our roaming testers who were, constantly testing the build will come across them. And one of these vendors actually sent me an email and detailed an incident where he was taken at gunpoint into the woods with another random tester and forced into a fight club in a circle.
And
when
some of
he-
these people are like Valve or Intel or Nvidia and stuff.
And when he refused to kill the person he was with, they shot the person in the head and left him in the middle of the woods by himself.
And then he just closed the game and went and had a shower. In
No,
his
then
clothes
they
and
send
sat-
us a message and they're like, what is this game?
There was at least one incident where testers were on the server during nighttime and had come across some head torches and were surrounding some people that they had handcuffed and stripped in the middle of Vibor, creating some kind of techno dance club. I've seen some really obscure screenshots come in from the testers. I think they're starting to go stir crazy.
Someone just asked a really interesting question. The last knock asked the question: when you wear something like a helmet or gas mask, are you going to be adding any kind of overlay restrictions to your field of view? So like the gas mask is literally just two little rings you can see through.
Yeah, I want to do 3D object around it. I'm really into 3D. Like, everything's done in 3D. We want to redo the UI so it's all 3D. It's just efficient.
Okay. But you will be adding some kind of balance.
Help me with
to
this
weigh off
zombie.
The benefits.
What the fuck did she just do? Okay, that creeped me out. Where are you, Brian?
I am reconnecting.
Alright. She was probably chasing after your body.
Great.
I like the new sounds, eh? The new grass
Yeah, Deuce
sounds.
did a great job with their footsteps and the work on the Mosin, I believe he did.
Oh, the Mosin's beautiful, that sound. The Mosin's definitely a favourite, I think, among people. There's so much love gone into it.
When's the Anfield going back in?
Yeah.
Daddy. You need the daddy in there. You need the dinner bell.
You know, we've got huge plans for a lot of different items we want to put. I just found a dead body. What the hell?
What did he have on him?
A heap of crap. Like, good crap. Food.
Okay, I don't think it was me. No, it wasn't me, thank God.
Wow. It's kind of freaky when you come across someone like this. Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot
it's
about
like,
this.
what happened here?
I have to... A bit of glitch. I just need to look at this. Load the model in sometimes. Probably going to need that soon. I think I'm kind of hungry. Let's have an eat.
Someone just mentioned something interesting. The vending machines. Is there a chance that they could contain loot like a box, but you
Yeah,
have
I'd
to
like
have
to
a
do
weapon or
that.
something, like you smash it with an axe, and then maybe a tin comes out, and then it resets like a normal box of loot would.
Yeah, definitely want to do that kind of stuff. It's all those sort of interaction stuff that we want to look at it doing.
So you've changed your shirt now into that kind of jumper coat thing.
Yep.
So now if you were to get hit by a zombie...
Oh yeah, this
would
would
it
provide,
do
it's
much
full
less?
length, but see, it's ruined. So whoever it was destroyed. So
So
it's
it
not
offers
going to
no
provide me
protection, or?
any protection at all. Later on, it will turn into rags once we've finished our work with it.
Also, at some point you'll be running along and a zombie punches you and your clothes just fall off.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
Hey, Dean, you're in a shed right behind the hospital, right?
Yeah.
If you look up at the back of the hospital, I can try and recreate the story that I was telling Chris about getting stuck up here when the player was hunting me.
Oh yeah, I'm going to see this.
So, you see me up here, right, Dean? Standing up here?
No.
Dean, to the right of your screen. No, right. See? Right on the left. You're looking left.
Whoa, there's a dude there.
See me? Look at me. I'm right there.
All
I'm
right.
looking at
Yeah,
myself.
yeah.
And
Hey, you're in the fucking shade.
All right, so I'm up here.
Soldier
right,
boy.
There's zombies over by the ladder. There's zombies down below, and I figured out. Just watch this balcony here.
I wish I could throw stuff. Oh.
Okay, I didn't jump properly, but I still got across. And I am up here, and then just hop straight through the window. And
We can't hear you. You cut out. You've missed the punchline.
long story short, because my character's stamina is too low, I can't do the running jump right now. You can jump directly from that little ledge there onto the balcony, and then jump straight through the window, and bam, I'm inside the hospital again.
Hey,
And
Brian.
there's...
I've got a story for you. Look out
That's
the window.
awesome.
All right, hold on. I'm on the roof. Where you at? See you down. What are you doing? I hear shots. Is that you?
There, I've got a story for you. Can you see that?
Hey, Dean, look up. I did the running jump that time.
You are...
Don't take my
An
things.
idiot.
I will tell your mother.
You're dead. What are you? How do you
Yes,
care? It's all probably ruined anyway. Oh, it's pristine. You must have just broken your legs. Oh, that's
Probably.
damaged.
But that jump you saw me do
Battery.
off the roof there, Chris. That's the running jump, and it allows for a lot of kind of parkour incidents. Like I was in Cherno not too long ago, and figured out that there is a good amount of those. I don't know if they're grain silos or what, but those long, tall structures that people would snipe from. There's a lot of linkage running between them that previously you couldn't get to because the vault mechanism in the mod just didn't allow it. And I was able to actually enter areas that you are technically not supposed to be able to get to by jumping. Like I cleared a gap that I don't think physics would allow me to by just doing a long running jump and jumping off of a high point down to a ledge that really the only way you're going to get down is if a friend has a helicopter or you're ready to die. One of the two. But yeah, it allows for a lot of horizontal movement in high vertical spaces. I'm excited about it, honestly.
Yeah, it looks awesome. What we saw there. Anything you guys are doing to add more dynamic stuff to the combat system, because in some respects it can be really binary. Someone's in a building with one door, you aim at the door, they don't come out because they don't want to die, and you sit there. Whereas if there's windows and things you can jump on and change
Oh,
positions,
what blood type am I?
I think that's going to be really awesome.
That's another thing. The blood roulette we talked about last week. I actually experienced that myself, where I was in Electro with a couple testers, and we were trying to clear it of zombies because at the moment we have zombie respawning disabled, so effectively you can clear a town. And I got smacked while coming out of the church by 2 zombies. I was bleeding. I was knocked out. They came and saved me, but I was to the point where I was consistently
I'm
passing out.
positive. I'm like universal donor.
No blood kits, or no blood test kits. We just had a single setup for a blood bag, and I just had to randomly pick one of them and pray that it didn't put me into shock. And lo and behold, I survived. But I've actually seen situations where, like we were talking before, where Charles, one of our testers, had to take blood from somebody he had knocked out, and met up with a friend later on to try and get himself blood bagged. It was the wrong blood, and he's like, "Oh, I'm feeling fine, and then his life just started draining rapidly. He was black and white within a couple minutes, and fell over dead because of the wrong
Don't want to
blood type.
interrupt you. Do you want to show the handcuff thingy? I have
I mean, maybe you
two
could even do
handcuffs.
that.
You
Will it
want to
absolutely
try?
kill someone?
Does it actually work?
Oh yeah, it works.
But does it
Yeah, I
always
think
kill
so.
someone?
You should use
Or
it
is
on
it-
me
Is it
and
wrong
you
blood
can
type?
access
Yes.
my
You will
stuff
go
and
into, I
things
believe the
like
term
that.
is it hemolytic shock?
But we don't have a...
I could be incorrect. I'm not.
Whoa!
Oh,
Jesus.
Fucking hell! Did you hear that?
What?
Wow, that sounds good from that angle. Holy
Mosin? Was it a Mosin?
shit! Yeah, it's got the. Do you hear the bass on that?
Oh no, I'm dead. Remember?
Fucking hell! I think you're probably not going to hear that the same in the stream. Maybe that's just my
I'm
headphones.
listening now.
Did you hear that? Wow, that sounded good.
What kind of a doof?
Oh, Pure Passion, I think you're constantly streaming. Too. Yeah, I can hear myself.
Oh.
Did you hear that?
That
Holy
sounded
shit.
cool, yeah. So people are asking,
Okay.
will bodies decompose over time, or will they just remain until the server restarts?
Oh, that's a good idea. For the moment they will. I'll try handcuffing you by the building there. Oh, Pure Passion, I think you're constantly streaming.
I suppose if the servers reboot every
Yeah, I
4
can hear
hours, I
myself.
suppose decomposing wouldn't occur in 4 hours.
Did you hear that? Oh. I had to mute Senshi. He's re. Okay, I'm gonna try. Pure Passion, you're constantly. I'm gonna do this. I log in. Oh, I can't do that. Brian, do you want to log in?
Sure.
And
I have to modify my.
Oh no, he's done it. Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Something is wrong with my body.
Will there be any...
Okay,
drugs in
so
the
I'm
game?
demonstrating. I think he can still walk around. Can you still walk around?
Yeah, he should be able to.
Yep, don't take my banana.
She's
So
still
you broke
custody.
free, is that right?
He broke free. Okay.
Doesn't take long to break free. That seems a bit off. I didn't think that was working. I think that needs some work.
Yeah, we should be able to modify that. Did somebody take my pants?
No?
That is the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever heard on TeamSpeak.
I think somebody gave me a 45. I have a 45 in my
Oh man, I want to watch that stream again to hear whether that Mosin sounded that good, but it scared the crap out of me. Just this real loud bass to it.
Oh yeah, it's a beast.
No, Deucer did a great job with
And
it.
the recoil when you're trying to snipe with it, unless without a bipod, is vicious.
There's been some beautiful work done in this forest here. Can't wait to show raining. It's so cool how the rain doesn't fall where there's geometry.
Will rain change things like, for
Makes
example, I saw a moment ago, or a while ago, Hicks was walking around and you could see footprints by him, but you were seeing them, suggesting that it has cross-climate
it's not affecting that stuff, but you will see if I go stand in the water, stuff will get wet.
What do you mean stuff will get wet?
Like equipment will get wet and it can make you cold. Roger.
Could weapons malfunction if
Yeah,
they're wet?
that's
Maybe
right.
You have to
Yeah,
service
that's the
them to
idea.
get
We
them
haven't
back
got
in.
that in yet. At the moment, all it does is it can make you sick.
I had to kick Senchi's mic was hot.
Yeah, no, you could just mute him.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Here,
He'll
wow.
rejoin. It's not like I shot him. Very little.
I don't know what we're doing now. I'm just running around aimlessly,
Welcome to DayZ.
showing people gunshot-sounding axes.
I'll tell you what. The next time that we The next time we decide to stream, we'll have a little more focused itinerary for where we go, so that
Oh, boring.
so that questions are more conducive and less catching you guys off guard.
Alright, what's happening? What are we doing?
There's a man in the ATC.
Are you in game?
Yes.
Are there any more questions? I'm getting tired. It's like 2:20 in the morning here.
It is pretty late.
Well, I think we've seen a lot of awesome stuff that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
We saw Nighttime, we saw a lot of Bolota, Pavlova, a bit of Cherno, the Swamp. Are there any
Brian's
are there any
parkour.
things Brian's parkour, yeah.
My failed parkour.
Your ambush at that general store. Dean shitting his pants when a Mosin goes off.
Yeah, it was beautiful sounding.
Yeah, it sounded, yeah. Well, that's happened a few times actually. On the previous stream, someone fired around just over your head and it just sounded awesome.
Yeah.
Are there any features that you think, they're almost in but they're not quite in, that next time you stream might be available for us to see? Anything you're kind of excited about showing us?
I don't know.
I think maybe we can try and have a little more organic player experience.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Start off with a fresh spawn and just run around, bro up. I mean, that's what it is. It's like, I love reading the green text stories on 4chan, because it's just, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's really cool, sometimes it's like someone had a really lame experience because of some bug, but it's always interesting.
Could we maybe see Electro?
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen Electro at all in the standalone. Or maybe the northwest airfield. Or home, as I like to call it.
Yeah, we could try to do a classic coast to northwest airfield run. See how long it takes us. See whether we survive.
That sounds good. See what gear you end up with by the time you get there.
Yeah. I like the way that sounds.
Well, this was unscripted, and well, not unscripted. This has been random, and it's already been awesome. So if you actually put together an itinerary for the next stream, I'm sure we're going to be blown away even more.
You know what we need as an animation? We need a tactical role. I'm only kidding there. Wouldn't work, but it would be kind of cool to be able to do
Like
a
the
tactical
Shatner
role.
roll?
You know, like you do go over and do a forward roll.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
used to do that in
Shatner.
judo. Let's sit down.
I think a cower would be good. Like if you crouch and then press Volt, you kind of like wrap your hands around your head and literally cower. Okay, doesn't look like there's many questions coming in that haven't already been answered in the stream at some point. So,
I think we call it.
yeah, big thank you to Rocket and Brian for taking the time, and Senshi and Banana Guy.
And
whoever he might be.
big thank you to you, Chris. So Sacriel, people can follow you on like Twitter and Twitch, right? Like a Twitch superstar.
Something like that.
And Shannon, has she gone off to look after the cat?
Yeah,
bro.
she gets the big jobs.
Looks like a big cat, so.
Yeah, he's only like 4 months and he's already massive.
And for all of you guys thinking that the question hasn't been asked about release date, it's been asked, and again, there's no official answer, so yeah. That's the thing that everybody wants to know most about. But
The thing we should most end on is that people should not buy DayZ unless they're really convinced. Like, there's a lot of problems and it's going to be really awful for a start. So the people that get in, the other people who are okay with that, and the other people just wait a month even, and it will be a lot better. And it's better
There
for
you go.
everybody.
Yeah, there's going to be once the alpha's out, there's going to be plenty of content creators out there playing it 24 hours a day, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. So before you click that buy button, I think Dean's trying to say, make sure you know what you're getting into. Don't expect it to be a beta like, oh, it's a Battlefield 4 beta when it's basically the gold release code. Just they're really pre-releasing it. It's actually early, so.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a true alpha.
Yeah, content is meant to just basically be an indirect commercial for the game, so watch content.
Oh,
And you're dead.
that was awesome. You heard the supersonic crack. Wow. That was cool. But I wish I'd done the, we should do it like, I don't want to spoil people who haven't seen The Sopranos, but should kill the sound and everything. That was pretty cool. That was a good way to end the stream. Hope I didn't interrupt anybody. Yeah.
That did. I just saw that when you just died. That was like The Sopranos. You just said doof, and then it's black, and that's it.
Love that ending. That's such a good ending.
Yeah.
And spoiler warning. But we should kill the sound. Should really kill the sound. I
Yeah,
thought
just-
I did. I don't know why it hasn't.
There is kind of something striking about that. There's no more information for you to give back to your teammates. It's just you're dead. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so will you be streaming again in the near future? Do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Do you want to pimp your Twitters for people to follow for all the exclusive DayZ picks?
Sure, Brian can do his. He's looking at me like, no. Ah, doesn't matter. You guys pimp yourself, so Shannon and Sacriel. So.
I think we are also
good.
hesitant.
Cool. Well, thank you for everyone. Thank you to everyone for watching, and again, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Dean. I guess we'll catch you next time.
Cool. See you later, everyone.